The following is a live sports presentation of Glycod. GLICOD.com.
Glycod's coverage of Southern Indiana high school basketball starts now.
And welcome to Southern Indiana High School basketball action tonight on Glycod, where we have a doubleheader for you tonight, starting with the girls between Clarksville Generals and the Providence Pioneers here from Providence High School. And again, our action will be a doubleheader. So first ladies, and then the gentlemen will start after. In boys varsity action around about 7:30 or so, and on our YouTube feed we will run that right through. I am Dr. Todd Carter, and alongside me, Coach Paul Love. Coach Love, so nice to have you on the broadcast tonight, and as we're coming into this, Clarksville and Providence, just a couple of miles down the road, always a nice rivalry. Just your thoughts on this matchup and a nice night of girls and boys basketball tonight.
Well, hopefully it'll be a fun night. I'm just glad to get out of the house.
Absolutely.
No, seriously, going back in the days, Clarksville struggled the last few years. We know that for sure. But, I can go way back in the time in the 80s when they were pretty darn good back then, so – they're young, and as is Providence, a pretty young team. So, we'll see if they can be competitive here tonight.
Well, as far as skipping ahead to the boys, the couple of shooters on that Clarksville team, and if they get hot, boy, that could really make things interesting tonight. Now, for the girls, it's one of those the record there for the Pioneers 9-5, the Generals just 3-13. But Coach, talking to Coach Carmichael just a few minutes ago, it's really all about if these young ladies bring some energy, and it also may matter a little bit how Deja Gaines, the senior, who really. Coach Burton talked about it, and Coach Carmichael did too. Just getting her rolling, maybe in the center of that Providence zone, maybe how that could bring good fortunes for these Clarksville Generals.
Yeah, well, clearly she's a leading scorer. I mean,
Yep.
She's averaging a little over 13 points a game compared to, a less than 10 for the other players who may be in the game tonight. So. But something, you get a player like that, the other team knows it, so you got to believe in they're going to be favoring her to the outside and maybe cutting off her. Of course, she's 5'7", a bigger player as far as the ladies are concerned. So it'll be interesting to see how things work out there.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to step away. When we come back, you have the chance to hear from Coach Carmichael. I talked to her just a few minutes ago. So when we return, you will hear from Coach Carmichael here is in the pregame of this battle of for the Town Trophy between the Clarksville Generals and the Providence Pioneers tonight on Glycod.
The only name you need to know for all your auto repair needs is Voyner's Auto and Truck Repair. Sure, our name might be hard to say, but we can fix everything no one else wants to fix. Big or small, we can do it all. Foreign or domestic, if it needs repair, Voyner's can handle the job. The only thing high-tech about us is what we do, and we're upfront with you and we'll do the job right. One thing we have to sell is our time, and we won't waste yours. Voyner's Auto and Truck Repair. Family owned since 1981. Call us for all of your auto repair needs.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking, insurance, investments, and wealth management for over a century. We're big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. Strengthening our community since 1910. German American Bank.
Dr. Carter's office. Annette speaking. How may I help you?
From your very first call, the warm personal care from Dr. Todd Carter and his friendly staff at Carter Family Dentistry will put you at ease. Dr. Carter can take care of you and your family's dental needs, from gentle cleaning to complex procedures. Visit drtoddcarter.com to learn why generations put their trust in Dr. Carter for their dental health. Or to schedule an appointment, call Annette or Joyce at 812-944-5155, located at 809 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany.
Let's be honest. You don't see Grandma nearly enough. Which means the dead car battery you've spent the morning dealing with has robbed her of precious grandkid time. It's unfortunate, sure, but it's not like she's going to write you out of her will or anything. Right? When you need to be there, you need an Interstate. The car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
I'm a tailgater tailgating to get to my tailgate. I can't go anywhere. But you're so busy watching me tailgate that you don't see the one in front of you. And your cut rate car insurance, it might not pay for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Contact Floyd Snobbs, Jeffersonville Allstate agent, Hackey Page today.
This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by Allstate Insurance Agent Packy Page, with offices in Jeffersonville and Floyd's Knobs. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Here with Coach Amanda Carmichael of the Clarksville Generals. Well, Coach, coming into this Town Trophy matchup here against rival Providence, and teams 3 and 13. I know the record's not what you would like it to be, but your thoughts on your team and how they're progressing through the season.
I think they've really done a great job, and I think our record doesn't necessarily speak to our improvement and how much better we've gotten. We've been in some really close games this year, which maybe we haven't in the past. So, I'm just really happy. I'm happy to see that, they continue to get better, which is our goal.
Well, and as far as your team and how they, when they're playing well, what does that look like? What does that look like to you when they're playing well?
When we're playing well, we just have a lot more energy. There's several games that we've played well. We bring a lot of energy. We have a lot of quickness on our team. So, honestly, this year we've looked like two different teams at times. So there's the good version and the bad version. So it just depends on which one is going to show up. We have to take care of the ball. Whenever we take care of the ball and we don't turn it over, we obviously look a lot better. So it's kind of just a story of how much energy we bring and how hard we play.
Well, and as far as this Providence team goes, any thoughts as far as what they're going to put on the floor against you tonight?
I think the biggest thing is, I think thinking back to your previous question, a lot of what we do depends on us, and it depends on which team shows up and if the team that has a lot of confidence in themselves shows up. So our big keys tonight, I think, are number one, not turning the ball over. We know they're going to come out and put pressure on us, so we can't turn the ball over, and I think if we take care of the ball, we'll be okay.
All right, good luck tonight, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you.
Head coach Amanda Carmichael of the Clarksville Lady Generals. Stay tuned for all the high school basketball action tonight on Glycod.
Is a credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good, personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
What are the ABCs of safe sleep for babies? That they lay alone on their back and in a crib
These measures can help lower the risk of sudden, unexpected infant deaths. The Clark County Health Department offers free CPR and safe sleep training, plus cribs for expectant parents, grandparents, or caregivers of young children who meet eligibility requirements. For more safe sleep information, visit clarkhealth.net.
The second game of the season, I popped my shoulder out of socket, so I went to the doctor a few weeks later, and they referred me to priority radiology to get an arthrogram. It was about a day later that they told me the news that I tore my labrum. Since I got the results back so quick, I got to start doing physical therapy and everything quicker, which made my recovery process a lot quicker, and I'm thankful for priority radiology for getting the results back that fast.
With a wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms, Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
Getting set for the town championship here between Providence and Clarksville. Girls action first this evening. It's time for tonight's Keys to the Game. Tonight's Keys to the Game presented by Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet. For those keys to the game, let's turn it over to Coach Paul Love. Coach Love, your thoughts?
Well, I think Coach Carmichael already hit on it pretty well. I mean, I said that even before. You just got to value the basketball. You got to value every possession. So not turning the ball over certainly is going to be a big key, I think, for the game, handling the pressure that Providence is going to place on them. I'm confident. And maybe even get some scoring out of somebody other than Gaines, who's averaging 13 points a game. It'd be nice, a little help from them and from the bench.
Absolutely. Well, and for the Providence Pioneers?
Well, they got really good balance. I looked at the scoring there. So they just basically got to play their game and force turnovers and score off those turnovers. But, again, relying on somebody other than their leading scorer, Smith, but, they got scorers with 9, 7, 5, and 5, so they do have really good balance as well.
Well, and with this Providence team, too, and you're going to hear this from Coach Burden in just a few minutes, I think what's nice about this team is they've got that nice mixture of some vets and
right.
some new blood. The Smith sisters, they're freshmen, but a couple of vets in the Weber cousins, and so that certainly lends to that balance. You want to have that nice balance in all those facets.
Well,
right?
I think it's two seniors and 3 freshmen in the starting lineup,
right.
Something like that. Yeah.
Well, let's step away, and as we await the tip of this girls game in this town of Clarksville championship for the town trophy, and we'll step away. When we return, you're going to hear from Coach Brad Burden of the Providence Pioneers, and again, these keys to the game were brought to you by Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet. As we jump away, get ready for Coach Burden here on Glycod.
Wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms, Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
Drug use in adolescence or early adulthood can have a serious impact on a teen's life. Teenagers who use marijuana are more likely to have lower grades, even drop out of school. They may also suffer from impaired driving, higher levels of anxiety, and depression. We all want to see the youth in our community succeed. Regardless of your stance on marijuana, we can all agree that it's not right for teens. Paid for by Drug Free Communities and Our Place.
A proud supporter of the Providence Pioneers and Southern Indiana High School athletics, Mack Construction is a second-generation company that provides quality workmanship in heavy civil construction, asphalt, and streetscape while maintaining focus on worksite safety and productivity. Put Mack Construction's nearly 40 years of award-winning service to work for your project. For more information, visit mackconstruction.com. Mack Construction. Experience. Reputation. Solutions.
With cardiac emergencies happening more often than ever, the Clark County Health Department offers Pulse Point. It's a set of 911 connected apps that empower everyday citizen responders to provide life-saving assistance, as well as locations of nearby AED equipment. If you've been trained in CPR, you can download the app at pulsepoint.org, Google Play, or the App Store. Get the app, save a life. A message from the Clark County Health Department.
This second shift. This old pair of pants. This staycation. This brown bag lunch. At American Family Insurance, we understand what it takes to make your new kitchen, that new car, or your new house a reality. It's the same as it takes to protect it. To protect your new life. Your future. Your dreams.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
Here, as we are in the pregame between Clarksville and Providence, head coach of the Providence girls basketball team, Brad Burden. And Coach Burden, you're about 2/3 of the way through the season, out to a really nice way through the season, playing well, 9-5, right? And so, just your thoughts on how your team's playing at this point as you're getting ready for the home stretch.
Yeah, I'm really pleased with how we played, especially in the whole month of December. Now we've clicked over to a new year. We hope to keep that going. I had to go back and look because I thought, I was like, man, we've really had a nice month. And we actually won more games in the month of December than at any time in program history. Wow. Those years where we had won 20-plus games, we really went on our tear in the month of January and reeled off like 8 or 9 wins. And it was 7 wins in the month of December is the most we've ever had in program history. So we've now, I think we've won 5 or 6 in a row, and 7 of our last 8. We're playing really well. The kids are really buying into what we've been preaching since the summer, and it's a lot of fun. When we were up at Cecina last week, right before the new year, of course, officials don't know who we are. Being Indianapolis people, and all 3 of them at different times came over and complimented how well we share the ball and play as a team, and that's about the best compliment you can get, and especially coming from an official, because they usually don't dial up too many compliments to me.
Well, but right. An independent view, and that's really what you want, right? You want that ball moving around and to share that basketball amongst all your girls.
Yeah, I mean, we have a couple kids who are right up there leading us in scoring with Addison Smith and Lily Weber. But you're going to have that. You're going to have your kids emerge. But Libby Theobald is leading us in assists, and we have several kids averaging right at 2 assists a game. And we're defending pretty well. I think we can still get better in that department. But we're shooting the ball well. We're moving the ball well, we've got some depth. So I like our pieces for sure.
Well, and it looks like, just as you mentioned there with Addison Smith, a freshman, right? But then certainly Lily Weber, who's been with you, played from a freshman on. So that nice mix of older veteran leadership and some new young blood, right?
Yeah, record-wise, we've had 2 rough years, and certainly not what we're used to in this program. And I'm really proud of Lily and Kate Weber for sticking with the program, for staying loyal, sticking around through the tough times. And I knew going into this year that we had an opportunity to be good, and I really wanted it for those 2. And to see them having a ton of fun, contributing at a high level, and being a part of a winning team is really special for me, because I just think the world of those 2 for how loyal they've been.
When your team is playing well, we've touched on it a little bit, but briefly, when your team's hitting on kind of all cylinders, what you really want them to look like, what does it look like? Because this is the first time our Glycod family is getting to see your team this year.
even as well as we've played, nobody has seen us play to our fullest potential yet. When we are at our clicking at our highest level, you're going to see a team that plays very fast up tempo, that pressures the basketball, gets a lot of steals and deflections, gets out in transition, moves the ball incredibly well. The ball zips around the floor, a lot of dribble penetration, drive, draw, kick, and then several kids who can step up and knock down shots from three, or who can get to the rim and also get to the free throw line. When we're clicking at all cylinders, I think you could see a team that on a regular basis is making 12 to 15 threes a night and scoring in the high 50s, low 60s every night. But we got to get there, and we've shown glimpses of that. And if we can really string that together, we could be good down the stretch here. But we also, because of our lack of size, our inexperience, if we go cold, we could get beat by most teams too.
Well, but that's the game, right? And that's why you got to coach them up and get them ready for that. Your thoughts on what Clarksville is going to put on the floor tonight?
Well, they've struggled at times this year. Gaines is their best player, and she is very athletic. And so we're really worried about her because we tend to play a 3-2 zone, and that middle we can leave that middle open a lot because we really try to gamble sometimes too much. The kids, they get that blood in the water mentality, and they want to go get every steal. So the middle of that zone can be open a lot. And we played them this summer, and she actually hurt us in the middle of that zone driving. So we got to be cognizant of her and get on shooters, and then try to force them into a challenge shot, rebound, and then get out in transition.
All right, good luck tonight, Coach. Thanks.
Thanks.
That's head coach Brad Burden of the Providence Lady Pioneers. Come on back for more Southern Indiana high school basketball action on Glycod.
Dubuque County Fair is about to get its face melted! Yeah!
1 second. I guess their faces are safe.
Shut up, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff, shut up.
Shut up, Jeff. I don't need your help.
Just like what happened in Pittsburgh.
Never mention Pittsburgh!
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate, the car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking, insurance, investments, and wealth management for over a century. We're big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. Strengthening our community since 1910. German American Bank.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
Hi, I'm Isaiah. And I'm Grant. I'm vape-free because I've witnessed and experienced firsthand how tobacco can affect teens who want to escape from school, work, or other social activities. When it comes to curbing teenage use of tobacco and e-cigarettes, actions speak. Voice Indiana engages, educates, and empowers teens throughout the state to take action by promoting and celebrating a lifestyle free of tobacco and e-cigarettes.
Find out how you can be part of the statewide youth empowerment movement and help end teenage nicotine use by going to voiceindiana.org.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
Back in this town championship matchup tonight, girls action first for you between Clarksville and Providence. So we're going to try to briefly get to the starting lineups for you. And tonight's starting lineups presented by Community Action of Southern Indiana. Be part of the youth empowerment movement at voiceindiana.org. And sure enough, they're going to make a bit of a liar out of me. We're not going to have a chance right now. We're going to step aside, and then when we return, we'll have those starting lineups for you here on Glycod.
A proud supporter of the Providence Pioneers and Southern Indiana High School athletics, Mack Construction is a second-generation company that provides quality workmanship in heavy civil construction, asphalt, and streetscape while maintaining focus on worksite safety and productivity. put Mac Construction's nearly 40 years of award-winning service to work for your project. For more information, visit macconstruction.com. Mac Construction. Experience. Reputation. Solutions.
I'm a tailgater tailgating to get to my tailgate. I can't go anywhere. But you're so busy watching me tailgate that you don't see the one in front of you. And your cut rate car insurance, it might not pay for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Contact Floyd Snobs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page today.
With a wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms, Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
Drug use in adolescence or early adulthood can have a serious impact on a teen's life. Teenagers who use marijuana are more likely to have lower grades, even drop out of school. They may also suffer from impaired driving, higher levels of anxiety, and depression. We all want to see the youth in our community succeed. Regardless of your stance on marijuana, we can all agree that it's not right for teens. Paid for by Drug Free Communities and Our Place.
From Clay Cod, it's Southern Indiana High School basketball. Tonight's game is brought to you by Jim Butner Auto in Clarksville, striving to keep you driving. Allstate Insurance Agent Packy Page, he puts you in good hands. German American Bank, strengthening our community since 1910. Priority Radiology in New Albany, you have a choice. Interstate Batteries, the car battery auto techs prefer. Centra Credit Union, centered around you. Big O Tires, State Farm Insurance Agent Theresa Lamb, and Northside Security. Now, courtside for all the action of Southern Indiana High School basketball on Clay Cod.
Well, let's give this a second try on our starting lineups. Again, tonight's starting lineups presented by Community Action of Southern Indiana. Be part of the youth empowerment movement at voiceindiana.org. And our starting lineups first for the Clarksville Generals. They go as follows. Number 3, Courtney Austin, a 5'5" junior guard. Kinsey Alexander, a 5'6" sophomore forward. Deja Gaines, a 5'7" senior guard. Emma Windsor, a 5'6" senior guard. And Alyssa Leeser, 5'8" senior guard. And for the home Pioneers, Kate Weber, Lily Weber, both senior guards, Addison Smith, and Livy Theobald, and Avery Smith. As we are about set to tip it off here for the town championship, town of Clarksville, and tip controlled by Clarksville, nearly knocked away though, and then was knocked back into the backcourt. That's Gaines with it now, trying to direct a little traffic. That's Windsor, Emma Windsor. Now into the middle. That's Alexander, shot up, and just can't get it to go down. Rebound for Providence. Dumping the ball down low, and the first two for Providence, and that's Avery Smith.
Full court pressure by Pioneers, something we expected. Forced a turnover, stepped on the out-of-bounds line.
And exactly what we thought might happen, and certainly what Providence wants to do. And that's Addison Smith with the ball now down in the corner. Lily Weber, she launches the three and hits it. So Lily Weber with the three gives us an early 5-0 Providence lead. Windsor gets it through traffic, down in the corner. And again, that's Gaines. She can't get it to go, and Weber comes down with it. Ahead on the drive, and then a kick into the corner. That's Addison Smith. Back out and around the horn. That's Theobald with it. Gives it up to Kate Weber. That's Avery Smith down low. Ball out of bounds. Just lost the handle there. Turnover Providence. And the ball will go back the Generals' way. But here's that full court pressure again. That's Leeser with it and gets it ahead to Austin. Oh, pops out of the hands of Windsor, but Austin thought she had it. And then stepping in there and then going the other way. Who was that? That was Theobald. Couldn't get it to go down. And then the ball lost out of bounds. Providence, just like we thought they might, Coach, really trying to get their hands in there every chance they get.
Well, that's their game. They're gonna apply that pressure full court if they can, and do a lot of trapping and forcing the turnover, which we've already seen so far.
Austin gets it inbounds to Windsor. Is it knocked away? Now down in the corner, that's Leeser. Windsor again. She'll shoot the jumper. That might have been partially blocked. And Leeser, and I can't see who that is. That was Avery Smith battling for it. So on the jump ball, the possession arrow goes to the Pioneers. Should mention there, Alyssa Leeser was trying to rip that ball away. She was the queen in the for the court for the holiday tournament at Silver Creek last week. So congratulations to her on that. Ball down inside Smith, and Leeser was really kind of all over there, knocked out of bounds. It will be out of bounds off Leeser.
I think I read in the paper where Leeser also won a pretty prestigious.
Nice turn and go there from Avery Smith for two. Go ahead, Coach.
I'm sorry.
No.
Trying to, yeah, okay. No, it was in the paper, and gosh, I wish I could remember what it was, but I thought it was really a nice honor for
that's great.
One of the players, or actually students in the area, big athletic or academic award.
Ball inbounds to Smith, and she lost it off her foot. And ahead, but then taken away. Austin just couldn't corral the ball. And around the horn, Lily Weber tries to dump it down low and then tries to get it to Theobald. That was Gaines that knocked it away, but Providence gets to reset. Theobald. And then trying to feed, that was Addison Smith trying to feed Avery down low, but kicked out of bounds.
Clarksville's 1-2-2 zone is fairly effective as far as guarding the three-point shot. They've made one so far, but not many other looks for the Pioneers.
Ball in there, and down to Weber. Weber on the post, triple teamed, tries to throw out of it and does, and then the ball knocked out of bounds. That's Grace Dennis, new in the game. Or Denise, I should say. And it's also new in the ball game, Molly Richards with the ball right now. Gives it up to Denise. Now Addison Smith between circles, drives it, gives it up. Richards into the corner. Back around the horn. Providence just with this 7-0 lead, just being patient.
And not turning the ball over.
Got it down in the post, though, and nearly a turnover. Windsor got a hand up on it. Oh, but offensive rebound, Theobald, and then another jump ball. Nope, foul, excuse me. And that's going to go against Leeser, her second. So I believe Leeser will check to the sideline. She does. And Julia Parisi checks in the ball game for the Generals. This is Cam Pierce new in the ball game as well. She's got the ball now. And shot up and good. Lily Weber. Another three-pointer. So a couple of three-pointers early, and Providence out to a 10-0 lead quickly here in the first quarter.
Game kind of going as planned as far as Providence is concerned. Certainly good pressure on the basketball, forcing turnovers and challenging shots. Ball kicked out of bounds. Clarksville retains the possession. Providence back in that zone.
Ball pops out of the hands of Austin. Now on the drive, Gaines, hits it with the left hand there. Puts Clarksville on the board. Molly Richards with it. Gives it up. And again, that's Pierce now, freshman. Now Richards to Pierce. Thought about shooting it. Gave it up to Dennis instead. It's also Kaya Kyler in the ballgame, number 2 with the ball right now.
Providence content with just working the ball around the perimeter. There's somebody in the paint finally.
Weber for 3. Not good this time. Knocked away. Dennis, it is Dennis, ends up knocking the ball out of bounds. Well, they got the open look they wanted, though, and that was find Lily Weber open for a three-point attempt. She took that attempt, didn't get that one to go down, and she will go to the bench for a brief rest.
Already made 2, though, right?
Yes, correct.
Yep.
Has 6 of the 10 for the Pioneers. And that's Gaines right in the middle of that defense, which is exactly what Coach Burden said they were worried about. Cuts into the Providence lead. Pierce gives it up. Kaler. Is on the drive. Oh, down low. And that was smothered up. Avery Smith ends up giving the ball up. Gaines trapped in the corner. Gets rid of it, and a foul. So foul on the floor. Let's see who that's against. From this angle, Pierce. From this angle, I can't see what fingers the referee's holding up there, folks. So I have to wait till it goes up on the scoreboard or is announced. Three-pointer from the corner, made. And that's Parisi. So the sophomore makes a three-pointer. Then a turnover on the other end.
Careless turnover, palming the ball. So Clarksville on a little bit of a roll now, making a game out of it. 10-7, minute 14 left in the first quarter.
This town championship battle for the town trophy. Ball knocked out of bounds. Richards, she commit the foul on that? She did.
Yeah, a little too aggressive.
So Richards first, and that will give the ball side out for the Clarksville Generals. Windsor with it, drives it down inside. Can't get that shot to go, though. Smith comes down with the rebound. Ahead to Richards. And then Richards couldn't find Theobald, but the ball taken back away. Nope. Yeah, it was Gaines with the push. Just got a little out of control there trying to get after that ball. Under a minute now, first quarter. So Clarksville on a little bit of a run here. Let's see if Providence can. Oh, and they zigged when they should have zagged, but Smith still ended up with it. Cross-court pass, Kate Weber. Just working the ball, trying to be patient. It's Dennis with it. Now back to Kate Weber. Weber looks to distribute, finds Addison Smith. Again to Smith. She thought about the three, looks to drive, gives it up. That's Avery Smith. She will drive, puts the ball up, tries to keep her chin on the basket, goes down hard, but will earn a trip to the line.
Be the first free throws of the game.
Kinsey Alexander whistled for the foul, her first, team fourth. I don't think they've adjusted it yet, but I thought he said fourth. Just a few ticks left here in this first quarter. It's gone by quickly. Providence out to a early lead, and then Clarksville has made a little bit of a run back. So Avery Smith makes one, misses one. And broken up, back into the hands of Providence, but then Gaines dives in there, jumps on the ball, and the quarter expires. So as we go to the second quarter, we have our score, the Providence Pioneers 11 and the Clarksville Generals 7. Come on back, second quarter action upcoming here on Glycod.
This second shift. This old pair of pants. This staycation. This brown bag lunch. At American Family Insurance, we understand what it takes to make your new kitchen, that new car, or your new house a reality. It's the same as it takes to protect it. To protect your new life, your future, your dreams.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
Glycod on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycod.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
11-7 our score here as we begin the second quarter at Providence High School in this town championship. Dr. Todd Carter alongside me is Coach Paul Love. Will Harper working our camera this evening. Executive producer tonight, Steve Bird. And Coach, Steve just said not only was Alyssa Leeser named the Queen of the Silver Creek Holiday Tournament, she was also was honored as a 4+ GPA student from Clarksville High School. So I would think it was something associated with that.
Yes,
so
good grades.
Nice week
I think
for
there's
the
some
young
scholarship
lady.
potential in there, too, if you can check on that. There's a big Clark and Floyd County scholarship from, I think, several different schools in the area. I think she got that one.
So Clarksville will start with the ball. Ball tipped into the backcourt. Windsor chases it down. And that's Austin with it. Gives it up to Windsor and tries to drive, has it knocked away. Good ball movement there, though, from Clarksville. Now Gaines with it. Tries to dump it down low. Does, but the double team comes. Ball ripped away. They're going to say it was a jump ball. And that's going to go the way of Providence. So just the one free throw shot in that first quarter by Providence. Well, two shot, one made. But other than that, it's all from the field. Three-pointer by Kate Weber, up and would not fall. Going down hard was Avery Smith. She's hit the ground hard a couple of times. So Parisi whistled for the foul. 5 now on the Generals. Smith kicks it back out of the post. Gets it out to Weber. She'll shoot the three. Knocks it home. Her third of the young evening for 9 points. And then on the other end, that's Gaines. So Gaines with 6, leading the Generals, and Lily Weber leading the Pioneers with 9, those 3 3-pointers. And another foul. I didn't see who that was against. That's against Alexander, her second.
Stepped on the line maybe down there.
I believe that's what it was.
Yeah, 5th turnover for Providence, which is somewhat uncharacteristic.
Where we are, folks, is we are perched above that line where they're bringing the ball in, so it's a little tough angle for us to see that. Clarksville using good passing to get the ball up the court. Finds Gaines, shoots with the left hand. That was a nice shot. It just wouldn't go down for her. They're trying to push the ball ahead, but taken away. Parisi steps in the passing lane. And Gaines with the double dribble. Just got ahead of herself, unfortunately.
Both teams with 6 turnovers, so fast play, but somewhat out of control. Something I'm sure Coach Burden is not very happy about.
Richards with it on the wing. That's Kate Weber with it. Now back to Richards. Lily Weber in the corner. Again, the Webers are cousins, and the Smiths are sisters. Lily Weber gives it up, finds Smith down low, and Avery Smith knocks home her 7th point, making it 16-9. Then a travel on the other end, and the Providence pressure just got to Clarksville this time, and we've got a timeout on the floor. Timeout from the Clarksville Generals, so we will take a timeout as well. When we return, we'll have our score 16-9 in the second quarter here on Glycod.
Wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms. Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
This portion of tonight's game on Glycod is brought to you by the W.M. Kelly Company in New Albany. Apply today for a rewarding career in metal manufacturing. For more, visit WMKelly.com.
16-9 our score as the teams return to the court. Providence has led the whole way. 11-7 at the end of one, and now stretching it out to 16-9. And with the ball, Theobald took a step there, but had to give up the ball. Smith had it knocked away on her pass. Katie Weber, though, gives it up to Richards. Back to Kate Weber. Theobald drives it, can't get it to go. And then a whistle underneath. I think they're going to say out of bounds off of Providence. So Providence triggering. Long pass to Kate Weber out at the circle. Theobald looks to drive, dumps it down underneath. Smith has it taken away. Parisi, who has played well off the bench for Clarksville, with that one. Now distributes. Gets to Gaines. Gaines with the runner. Gets that one to go. So Deja Gaines, 8 points on the evening, averaging about 13. So having a nice game thus far. Oh, and then almost broken up there between the Weber cousins. Now underneath, Avery Smith, gets it to Theobald. She finds the rim while falling down and will go to the line for two.
Low free throw shooting. This will be the second time Providence has gone to the line for two-shot fouls. Clarksville yet to go to the free throw line.
Freshman Livy Theobald heads to the line. Eyes the first and can't get that one to go. So just a 42% free throw shooter on the year, according to stats compiled by executive producer Steve Bird. Misses on that first. Second shot up. That one won't fall either, and Clarksville comes down with the rebound. Ahead quickly to Gaines. Dribbles into traffic and has it taken away. Richards gets it out to Smith. Smith stops and gets it to go in. That was Addison Smith for her first bucket of the ball game. And Windsor has it taken away. That pressure gets turned back up again by Providence. Smith for three. That one won't fall. And Emma Windsor comes down with the rebound, takes it to the other end, gives it up. Austin for three, buries it. Courtney Austin knocks home a three-point bucket, cuts it to four, and then a travel by Addison Smith on the other end. No, a foul, offensive foul. Pardon me. And that one's going to go against Addison Smith. Gaines with it, but the double team comes. Needs help here, and timeout. Man, the Carmichael using a quick timeout to save the turnover. And we will take a very brief timeout as well. Come on back for more basketball action here, second quarter on Glycod.
Tailgater tailgating to get to my tailgate. I can't go anywhere. But you're so busy watching me tailgate that you don't see the one in front of you. And your cut rate car insurance, they might not pay for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Contact Floyd Snobs and Jeffersonville All-State agent Packy Page today.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School basketball on Glycod.
(18-14) our score with 3:40 left in the second period. Here in Southern Indiana basketball tonight on Glycod, this town championship game, or battle for the town trophy, as crosstown rivals Clarksville and Providence going at it. Doubleheader, first game tonight between these young ladies. And Clarksville staying with the Pioneers, most certainly. 4-point game. Ball, thought it was going to say knocked away, but there was a foul there, a little push in the back. Theobald, I believe, will be whistled for that. That's her first.
Good call by the official. Came over the back, knocked it away.
Oh, ball in, but dangerously, and Addison Smith comes down with it. Ahead to Theobald. Theobald rolls it home there from the left side of the dish. And then that Providence pressure. And next thing you know, somebody ends up on the ground. That seems to be the way it goes. And it's going to be a push against Emma Windsor. That's the trouble. When the ball gets knocked away like that, Coach, it's then it's a bit of a free-for-all. Pioneers in the bonus, so Livy Theobald will head back to the line. Missing a couple just a few minutes ago.
Right. Get chance for one in a bonus.
Knocks home the first. Second won't go, but Richards, well, we got a whistle, and they're gonna whistle Parisi for that. That's her second. Excuse me, is that her third? Well, wait, see what the official scorekeeper says, but that will send Richards to the line. 73% free throw shooter. That is Parisi's third. So both Parisi and Leeser with 3. Now Parisi comes down with the rebound that time, though, on the miss. Now with the ball, gets trapped, gets it to Windsor. In the corner, up for 3, but long off there, and then getting her own rebounds. Austin can't get it up against Lily Weber, though. A little too tall there, blocked it away, and Weber comes down with it. Now to Richards. Richards looks to drive, gives it up in the corner. 3 will not go down. That was Kaler. And Generals back on offense. Austin finds Gaines. Gets it to Windsor. She turns, gets it, fires it up, couldn't get it to go. Gaines, though, goes to the ground with the ball, and they're going to say turnover Generals. So Providence with a 7-point lead and chance to extend here. Pierce back in the ball game for the Pioneers. Has the ball now. Gives it up to Kaler.
Got a box and one defense, Clarksville putting on Providence.
Gains on Weber. How about that?
Yeah.
Good eyeball, Coach.
Thank you.
In the corner. This ends up with it there. Now back to Pierce. Looks to drive to the middle of that. Gives it up to Kaler on the wing, and she hits the 3. And I may be pronouncing it wrong. It's saying Kyler, I believe the public address announcer is, so we will go with that, Kyler. Leeser back in the ball game with the ball now. Gets to Austin. Gaines calling for it down low. Wants it because she's got Pierce posted up. It couldn't get it to go. Alexander came down with the rebound, but couldn't outlet it to Windsor to reset the offense, and Providence will come back after a brief timeout. We will keep it here, though. Providence, their first timeout of the quarter. First time out of the half, excuse me.
Right.
And Tim has built a 10-point lead, but Coach Burton wants to briefly talk about it with a minute, 2 seconds left. Again, folks, this is battle for the town trophy, or the town championship tonight here in Clarksville. And we've got a doubleheader for you, so we will roll through this this girls game and then have the very briefest of pickups on the YouTube feed, and then we'll be back for the boys action. And
if I'm not mistaken, Todd, the Clarksville Police instituted that league championship game. I remember they used to be here and present the trophy. I don't know if they're the overall sponsor or not, but I do remember it started back in the day with them. Been there for quite some time.
Pierce brings it across timeline as Coach Burden wanted to just set some things for his offense. Now Pierce loses a handle. Gets it to Richards, though. Richards drives, has a lane, couldn't find the bottom of the basket, though. Carly Nix had the ball, took it to the other end, and then drug a foot. So Nix new in the ball game. And I believe, looks like the General is going to be back in that same defensive arrangement with Deja Gaines on Lily Weber. Pierce drives it. Oh, couldn't get it to go off the glass. And Nix ends up with it off of Gaines' good hustle. And then a foul as they're headed up the court.
Only the 6th-team foul, though, so Clarksville's not going to get to the free throw line in the first half, it doesn't look like.
Doesn't look like, with 24.6 ticks left. Cam Pierce committed the foul. Nope, excuse me, they're going to say that was on Molly Richards. My fault. Windsor with it. As Nix out to her left, gives it up to her. Finds Leeser. Now Gaines. Gaines drives, gets a little pick. Couldn't get the first to go, gets the second, and the chance for the N1. So Gaines.
They are going to get to shoot a free throw.
They are, sure enough, with 4.4 ticks left. So Deja Gaines, about a 47% free throw shooter. Couldn't get that one to go. Smith skies for it, ahead, and Kate Weber chucks it at the basket at the buzzer, but it will not go. So that brings us to halftime here on Glycod. We'll get the stats for you, both individual and for both teams. And our score at half, the Pioneers 24 and the Generals 16. Come on back for our halftime show here on Glycod.
Wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms. Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
Hi, I'm Isaiah.
And I'm Grant. I'm vape-free because I've witnessed and experienced firsthand how tobacco can affect teens who want to escape from school, work, or other social activities. When it comes to curbing teenage use of tobacco and e-cigarettes, actions speak. Voice Indiana engages, educates, and empowers teens throughout the state to take action by promoting and celebrating a lifestyle free of tobacco and e-cigarettes.
Find out how you can be part of the statewide youth empowerment movement and help end teenage nicotine use by going to voiceindiana.org.
In one fell swoop, one innocent city will be left with one burning question.
Where's Cobra Kai?
What?
No.
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate, the car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
From your very first call, the warm personal care from Dr. Todd Carter and his friendly staff at Carter Family Dentistry will put you at ease. Dr. Carter can take care of you and your family's dental needs, from gentle cleaning to complex procedures. Visit drtoddcarter.com to learn why generations put their trust in Dr. Carter for their dental health. Or to schedule an appointment, call Annette or Joyce at 812-944-5155. Located at 809 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany.
I was at practice one day, kind of made a cut through the lane, and I noticed that I landed on my knee a little weird. I saw my trainer here at school, and they highly recommended that I go to priority radiology. Any athlete, when you do go down with an injury, the first thing you think about is just how long that you're going to be out. Going to priority radiology, where I could get my results back quickly, made a big difference because I wasn't left waiting for weeks before I could even start a treatment. I was able to get what I needed right away.
What makes a credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Centra Credit Union. For banking and financial services that are centered around you, visit Centra.org.
Halftime here at Providence High School in this town championship battle. Providence leads Clarksville in this opener, 24-16. Battle between the girls first and the boys later on. It's time to look at our first half stats. First half stats brought to you by Centra Credit Union, centered around you. Let's first look at individuals. And Clarksville led by Deja Gaines with 10 points. The senior poured in 10. 3 apiece from Courtney Austin and Julia Parisi, both of those young ladies hitting a 3-point bucket for the 16 for the Generals. For the Providence Pioneers, they had a few more scores. Lily Weber had 9 on the strength of 3 3-point buckets. Avery Smith had 7. Livy Theobald had 3, as did Kea Kyler. Had 3 as well, and then Addison Smith had 2 points for the Pioneers, and that's the individual scoring. Now I'm going to turn it over to Coach Love and let him tell you about the team statistics.
Well, field goal percentage, always an important stat. 7 for 17 for Clarksville in that first half, 41%. They were 2 for 2 from beyond the arc, 100%, just only 2 shots, and only had 1 free throw in that first half and missed it, so 0 for 1. I had them rebounding. I had actually the rebounding even between the two, 13 apiece. Errors on Clarksville got out of hand a little bit, 14 too many in the first half. So Providence also turned it over 8 times, which is kind of uncharacteristic there as well. Moving on to Providence, shot the ball 21 times in the first half, made 9 of them, 42.9%. They were 4 for 11 beyond the arc, 36.4, and 2 for 6 from the free throw line, 33%. So big factors, actually the field goal percentage and the free throws shot were kind of the difference. Clarksville did get within 10-7 at one point in the game, but Providence kind of pulled away, outscoring Clarksville 13-9 in that second quarter.
10-7. It seems like they were also about a 14-16, 16, not 16-14, but 16-12, something like that too, and had made a little bit of a run. And both times Providence just managed to pull away a bit here with an 8-point halftime difference. Well, thanks again to Centra Credit Union, centered around you, for sponsoring our halftime stats and numbers. Well, let's jump on in, take another break, and when we return, we'll come back and talk about what needs to happen this second half for both these ball clubs, and we'll have second half action for you upcoming quickly here on Glycod.
Makes a credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
tailgate are tailgating to get to my tailgate. I can't go anywhere. But you're so busy watching me tailgate that you don't see the one in front of you. And your cut rate car insurance, it might not pay for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Contact Floyd Snobs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page today.
What are the ABCs of safe sleep for babies? That they lay alone, on their back, and in a crib. These measures can help lower the risk of sudden, unexpected infant deaths. The Clark County Health Department offers free CPR and safe sleep training, plus cribs for expectant parents, grandparents, or caregivers of young children who meet eligibility requirements. For more safe sleep information, visit clarkhealth.net.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
From your very first call, the warm personal care from Dr. Todd Carter and his friendly staff at Carter Family Dentistry will put you at ease. Dr. Carter can take care of you and your family's dental needs, from gentle cleaning to complex procedures. Visit drtoddcarter.com to learn why generations put their trust in Dr. Carter for their dental health. Or to schedule an appointment, call Annette or Joyce at 812-944-5155. Located at 809 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
(24-16) our score at the half. Are you looking to improve your career? Globe in New Albany is seeking pipe fitters, welders, and laborers starting at $16 an hour, plus benefits. Call 812-596-WELD or visit globefabhiring.com. That's 812-596-WELD or visit globefabhiring.com. As we are about to start the third quarter. Paul, just a quick chance to ask you your thoughts. Put yourself on both sides and talk about what they talked about at half.
Well, I saw them change strategies midway through that first half, especially Clarksville, who put a box and one defense out there, which changed things around a little bit for Providence. We'll see what happens in the second half. Clarksville in a trap. Providence in a trap.
Windsor got out of it to Gaines, down low, and a bucket there by Alexander. So certainly getting Mackenzie Alexander on the scoreboard was something that Coach Carmichael likes to see. Cut into that lead. Theobald with it. Passes out. That's Smith, Avery Smith with it. Can't get it to go. Down with it is Parisi. Parisi getting the second half start in place of Leeser. Tries to feed Alexander down low, but tipped away, and Avery Smith came up with it. Now it's Addison Smith with it now. So Addison Smith, the leading scorer for these Pioneers at 15.6 points per game, but she's only got 2 thus far. So Clarksville done well on her, too. She's got the ball now and got a shot up. Wouldn't go, but is going to get to go to the line.
2 more free throws for Providence. That was one of the differences in the first half, but actually Providence didn't make those free throws, only 2 of 6 in the first half. See if they can do better in the second half. There's the start. First one's good.
First one knocked home for Smith. That foul on number 5, Kinsey Alexander. And both of those home for
full court pressure by the
Smith.
Pioneers. So watch that 10-second count.
And there it was.
Oh, Coach called time to avoid it.
Absolutely. Well, we will certainly take this opportunity then to catch a very brief commercial break. When we come back, 6:43 to go, third quarter. Providence 26, Clarksville 18 on Glycod.
Cardiac emergencies happening more often than ever. The Clark County Health Department offers Pulse Point. It's a set of 911 connected apps that empower everyday citizen responders to provide life-saving assistance, as well as locations of nearby AED equipment. If you've been trained in CPR, you can download the app at pulsepoint.org, Google Play, or the App Store. Get the app, save a life. A message from the Clark County Health Department. You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
Back to live action here from Providence High School.
Gaines slipped and fell, turnover against the Generals.
So Providence will come back on offense. Down in the corners, Lily Weber looks to drive it. Tie it up, but fouled as well. That's going to go against Windsor, I believe. So, I believe it's her second. Yes, Windsor's second. And Lily Weber, 65% free throw shooter. Knocks home the first for her 10th point of the evening, gets her into double digits. Averaging 9.4, so having a nice game tonight. Knocks home both. And then the steal on the inbounds, and Providence back on offense. Smith in underneath, up and good. And that was Avery Smith, her 9th point on the evening. And then a whistle. Still Clarksville ball. Nope, right in the hands of Theobald. Into the corner. Smith shot fakes, gets it to Weber. She thought about the three, but changed her mind. Kate Weber down on the baseline to Smith. Back to Weber. Tries to feed Lily Weber, gets it to go. Nice move there. Lily Weber beginning to exert herself here, and other places than behind the three-point line. Gaines gets that one from about 10 feet out. So Providence, though, with a little mini run coming out of halftime, and stretches it to 14 before that bucket, cuts it back to 12. Theobald, free throw line. And he gets in trouble there, but gives it up. Down inside, Smith powers it up and in. Avery Smith really playing the post well so far tonight, Coach.
Absolutely, and Providence has picked up their intensity here defensively the second half. It's made a difference. Four subs for Clarksville, or for Providence, excuse me.
That's Richards and Dennis and Kyler and Pierce all coming in the ball game. Avery Smith, the only Providence player, stays in. Windsor shoots the three, won't go. And skying for it there was Grace Dennis. Pierce gives it up to Richards. Tyler. Now back to Pierce. Richards working it to Dennis. Providence just being patient, and they have been that way all night. Of course, playing with the lead allows you to do that. And gets the three attempt off the back iron. That was Dennis that couldn't come down with it. Austin gets it to Gaines. Now Windsor. Windsor into traffic to Gaines from the free throw line. Oh, just can't get the runner to go. And down and off Richards with it on the wing, looks to drive. And then Dennis in the corner. Pierce open for the jumper, and she'll knock it home. So Cam Pierce, her first bucket of the night for the freshman. Gaines picked up her dribble. Somebody needs to come help. And they're going to say she's
stepped on the 10-second line.
Yeah, stepped on the line.
5 turnovers against the Generals to start this second half.
As you said, Providence certainly picked up their defensive intensity.
Well, you don't pick up your dribble when you're at the 10-second line.
Yeah,
so
that's
there you go.
yeah, exactly. Well, that's just doubles down the defenders, right? Because that line's a defender in that case. Providence, again, just willing to move the ball around. And Richards got in there too deep, though. Got the ball out. And Dennis picks it up, shoots the three. Can't get it to go, though. And skying for the rebound there was Alexander. Windsor with it. Somehow kept her dribble. In the corner to Austin. Austin will shoot the three. Comes off to Dennis. And then the double team comes, ripped away. Oh, and into the hands of Lily Weber. Alexander just took that ball away. Now at the other end, we've got a whistle. And I believe that will send, I think that's Kyler that will go to the line.
Right,
it is.
Right.
So Providence has built a 16-point lead after leading by just 8 at the break.
I think Coach Burden might have had something to say at halftime to fire up his Lady Pioneers.
And that is Kaya Kyler's first made free throw of the year. And I'm going to try to see here if... And made both of them. And perfect there. Leeser now with it. To Gaines. Gaines couldn't get the runner to go, but Alexander comes down with the board. To Leeser. Now to Parisi. Cross court in the corner to Austin. Short on the three-pointer. Richards comes down with the rebound. And then at the other end, who was that? Who was that, Coach?
Ooh, gosh. I was looking down. Might have been.
We'll find it.
Yeah, 13, I think.
Attempt wouldn't go, and Pearson's up with it. That shot from downtown by Dennis wouldn't fall. Alexander with it right at the 10-second line. Dangerous territory again. Austin trying to find Gaines. Gaines with the runner off the front of the rim. She just can't seem to crack the basket now in this second half. She's only had 2 points and been shooting in traffic. Kyler.
Yeah, Clarksville's missed their last 8 shots, so
and has allowed Pioneers to build this 20-point lead.
That along with the turnovers, again, 6 turnovers in the third quarter.
Weber down low, turns, can't get the shot to go down, but will go to the line and have the chance to shoot 2. I believe. Yeah.
It has to be.
2.
It's only 14 fouls.
Well, I wasn't sure if maybe they called it on the floor or something. But knocking home that first. And the second as well. So Weber with 15 unofficially, 6 in this second half. All of her points in the first half were three-pointers. Everything has been inside, either down low or from the free throw line here in the second half. And I guess more importantly, the Providence defense has only allowed 4 points here for the Generals in this third quarter. And losing the ball out of bounds was Carly Nix. Also new in the ball game for the Generals, Sky Howie, 5'8" forward, number 23, playing down low in that zone. More of a 3-2 look now, right, Coach?
Yes, what it is, they're changing their defenses. They had been playing man-to-man defense, or person-to-person, I should say.
Oh, Howie trying to knock that ball away. Foul drawn by Smith. And Avery Smith will head to the free throw line. So Howie with her first. Smith off to the left there.
I'm glad I didn't say it. I started to say they had made 6 free throws in a row. I'd have jinxed them if I had.
So Avery Smith couldn't convert on either, and Clarksville comes down with it. Leeser with it. Watch behind you as pocket picked there by Richards, but ball knocked out of bounds, so the Generals will maintain possession. Austin to trigger. 22 seconds remaining here. Long pass in. Gaines. Now Austin back to Gaines. Trying to find Howie, but instead cross courts. Austin.
Need to look for that shot. 5 seconds.
3. Austin shoots the 3 off the rim and will not fall. That brings us to the break at the end of the third quarter. Our score, Pioneers 42 and the Clarksville Generals 20. Come on back. We'll have fourth quarter action for you here on Glycod.
Makes a credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good, personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
Drug use in adolescence or early adulthood can have a serious impact on a teen's life. Teenagers who use marijuana are more likely to have lower grades, even drop out of school. They may also suffer from impaired driving, higher levels of anxiety, and depression. We all want to see the youth in our community succeed. Regardless of your stance on marijuana, we can all agree that it's not right for teens. Paid for by Drug-Free Communities and Our Place.
This portion of tonight's game on Glycod is brought to you by the W.M. Kelly Company in New Albany. Apply today for a rewarding career in metal manufacturing. For more, visit WMKelly.com.
Town championship action for you here. Girls varsity first, headed to the fourth quarter. Dr. Todd Carter, and alongside me is Coach Paul Love, our cameraman tonight, Will Harper, executive producer Steve Bird, your Glycod team bringing you this action. And Providence holding Clarksville to just 4 points and really stretching it out. That's Katie Weber. Kate Weber knocking home the three-pointer to start the fourth quarter. That's her first bucket of the night. Of course, she's more of a distributor, only averages just under 2 points a game. But hit that open bucket stretch that Generals defense. There's Lily Weber in the corner. Smith. And then nice inside out game. Weber could not convert on the three. Gaines goes to the other end. And Lily Weber kind of bails her out. She was just a little past where she should have been basket-wise. Or was that Theobald? Let's see. We'll send Gaines to the line. And that was Weber. Gaines makes the first. Leeser checks to the sideline, and Kay Limke, into the ball game for the Generals. Gaines makes both. She's at 14, just over her average. And that was Smith on the other end. Avery Smith, her 13th point. So jump ball. Ball goes to the Generals. Austin will trigger. Gets the ball right in to Limke, who gets it to fall, and the chance for the N1. Whistle coming. So Limke, according to our stats, she's a freshman. That's her first 2 points of the season. An unorthodox free throw.
Interesting.
But made by Limke, and her first made free throw this season, too. 47-25, our score. Well, the last week I've seen a couple interesting things, because I'm trying to think who it was in the holiday tournament. Might be young man, freshman from Silver Creek, who put the ball behind his back. Oh, nice hustle there by Theobald. He would put the ball behind his back and then shoot the free throw. And I think it was all just a timing thing. He wasn't shooting the ball well.
A little trip around the world. And
just something to sort of occupy his mind, I think. And he shot the ball really well from the free throw line. Kason Dager, I believe, is who it was from the Creek. And good outside shooter, but having trouble with the free throws. Oh, nice ball movement there to get the ball inside to Theobald. She's fouled. That's Gianna Shirley, new in the ball game, who I believe committed the foul. No, it was Austin. I'm sorry. Austin's second. Theobald knocking home her 6th point. As Providence doubles up the Generals and makes both. Gaines. And it came to the double team. Austin wants the ball, wants to shoot the three. Oh, couldn't get it to go. Weber comes down with the rebound as Lily gives it up to Kate. Now to Lily. As Providence resets.
Clarksville content to stay back in that 1-2-2 zone.
Theobald drives, finds that seam, and gets fouled for her effort.
Middle is going to be open against that 1-2-2. That defense is designed to stop the three-point shot, I think, more than anything else.
51-25 here. As the first goes home. As does the second. 9 points for Theobald unofficially. And that's Shirley inside. And wholesale substitutions, both teams.
Traveling violation.
Traveling against Shirley.
24th turnover, so that'll hurt your chances of winning.
She stays in the game. Alexander and Parisi check in for the Generals, and again, wholesale substitutions for the Pioneers. Pierce trying to get it to Kaler. I believe Weber, Lily Weber, the only Pioneer that remained in the game there. Everybody else just newly checked in. Pierce with it, gets it down in underneath. Weber will shoot the three off the iron, won't fall. Shirley comes down with the rebound. Windsor now with it. And Parisi, she can't find the bottom of the net. Windsor almost came up with it, but Pierce took it away. Goes to the other end, feeds Kaler. She can't get it to fall. Windsor comes down with the rebound. Good defense there by the Generals. Parisi with it. Shirley, and it gets the bucket. Shirley also a freshman. So the Generals, Coach Carmichael, content to try to play some of your younger players, get them some game experience. Oh, three-point bucket. That's Dennis. That's her first bucket of the night. I have. That's unofficial, though, so I could have missed one somewhere. Feeding Shirley down low. Oh, off. Wouldn't go. Rebound basket by Lemke wouldn't fall either. Pierce quickly up ahead to Richards. Now into the corner. Three-point buckets. Again by Dennis. And made a bucket this evening, and all of a sudden has 6 for the junior. And then a tie-up.
A reach-in foul.
Oh, reach-in foul. Yep, you are correct, sir.
Just the, fourth team foul, maybe third? Yeah, fourth team foul against Pioneers. Big disparity in free throws this evening. Providence has shot 18, Clarksville just 4. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying
that's what it is.
That's
yep.
a stat.
Kyler with that foul. Yates new in the ball game for the Generals. And Shirley loses her footing and goes head over, but the Generals hang on to it. Parisi launches three, won't go. Down low and trying to rip the ball away, and ends up being a foul on the floor. That was Alexander going for it hard, and she was fouled. That was Clemmer Becht with the foul, new in the ball game, number 4 for the Pioneers. Ball knocked out of bounds. It looked like actually one of the Smiths was set to check in, and then after a made bucket, Coach Burden pulled her to the side and sent Claire Clemmer Becht, a 5'8" freshman.
Sky Howie in the game for Clarksville.
Yep. Got the ball now, but has her pocket picked by Kyler. Ahead to Pierce. Gives it up in the corner. Is that Dennis again? It is. She couldn't get it to fall, though. Howie comes down with the rebound. Under 2 minutes to go here in girls basketball action, but a doubleheader for you folks. We will have boys basketball for you between Clarksville and these Pioneers coming up about 20, 25 minutes after. We've got a timeout on the floor, so we will actually step aside and take a brief timeout as well. And when we return, we will have the score. Providence 59, Clarksville 27. Last minute 40 or so in the fourth quarter coming up on Glycod. Back to live action quickly there, as that timeout was just to get some substitutions in for Coach Burden. Pierce faked the three, dumps it down low. And Klimmerbeck shoots the
nice
jumper. It won't go.
Nice nice high-low.
And we've got a bucket there by a player not it's a junior varsity player, I believe. Try to find out who that is. Mungia. Valeria Mungia. And with that shot, ball in, and then knocked away from Lemke. Back into the possession of the Generals. Parisi with the shot, can't get it to fall, and we got a whistle.
Out of bounds, Clarksville position, yeah.
Stepped on the line, I believe. Austin to trigger. Finds Yates, who's new in the ball game for the Generals. Parisi shoots the long two. Oh, it was halfway down and popped out. Maggie comes up with the rebound. That's Brooklyn Schindler, number 23, new in the ball game as well. Sophomore. Finds Pierce in the corner. Just 20 ticks to go. Kyler backs it out. Providence would like to just maintain possession and dribble this out if possible. It sure looks that way at least. 8 ticks left. And that will do it as we go to the final here in this girls basketball contest. Our score, the Providence Pioneers 61 and the Clarksville Generals 27. We will step aside, hear from some of our awesome Glycod sponsors, and then we will do a post-game show for this ball game. And then, of course, stay tuned because we are going to have boys basketball action coming up for you in this town championship battle for the town trophy, town of Clarksville trophy this evening on Glycod.
When you first find out that you've been diagnosed with breast cancer, you feel like someone sucked the air out of you. I'm a mother and I have a granddaughter, and my first thought was, I need to know what is going on with my health. Priority Radiology made me feel better about the process. First person I saw was smiling. They were very compassionate from the front desk to the technicians to the doctors. Leaving Priority Radiology left me with hope, knowing that early detection saved my life.
What makes a credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good, personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
What are the ABCs of safe sleep for babies? That they lay alone on their back and in a crib These measures can help lower the risk of sudden, unexpected infant deaths. The Clark County Health Department offers free CPR and safe sleep training, plus cribs for expectant parents, grandparents, or caregivers of young children who meet eligibility requirements. For more safe sleep information, visit clarkhealth.net.
Hi, I'm Isaiah. And I'm Grant. I'm vape-free because I've witnessed and experienced firsthand how tobacco can affect teens who want to escape from school, work, or other social activities. When it comes to curbing teenage use of tobacco and e-cigarettes, actions speak. Voice Indiana engages, educates, and empowers teens throughout the state to take action by promoting and celebrating a lifestyle free of tobacco and e-cigarettes.
Find out how you can be part of the statewide youth empowerment movement and help end teenage nicotine use by going to voiceindiana.org.
Glycod on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycod.
Dubuque County Fair is about to get its face melted! Yeah!
1 second. I guess their faces are safe.
Shut up, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff, shut up.
Shut up, Jeff. I don't need your help.
Just like what happened in Pittsburgh.
Never mention Pittsburgh!
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate, the car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by Interstate Batteries. Visit them at 1510 Production Road in Jeffersonville to find the widest selection of batteries for any vehicle. Interstate Batteries, outrageously dependable since 1952.
61-27, our final here in this first ball game of the evening. As Coach had predicted, the Clarksville Police out to present the Pioneers with the winner's trophy, Town Trophy for the 2023, and also announced the two most outstanding players of the ball game. We'll hold that and tease that for a moment, but let's just do individual scoring first, and then also tease that we will be back with the stats upcoming after a brief break. But our look at tonight's final numbers from German American Bank, strengthening communities since 1910. Individually, first for the Clarksville Generals, they were led by Deja Gaines and 14 points. Then they had three players with 3 points apiece: Kay Limpke, Julia Parisi, and Courtney Austin, all with 3 points, and 2 points apiece for Kinsey Alexander and Jayana Shirley. For the Providence Pioneers, they were led by Lily Weber and her 15 points, Livy Theobald with 9, Avery Smith 13, 6 from Grace Dennis, 5 from Kaya Kaler, 3 from Kate Weber, 4 from Addison Smith, and 2 from Valeria Mungia, and 2 also from the player to be named later that I never did find out, so my apologies to whoever that was. And we're going to step away, do a brief break. When we come back, we'll get you the final stats and numbers for both teams, and then quickly do the most outstanding players, and then begin to reset and get ready for boys basketball action here in this Town of Clarksville Championship tonight on Glycod.
Let's be honest.
Well, shoot. Okay. All right. So, what's our numbers here, Coach?
Okay, Clarksville shooting 11 for 38, 29%.
Okay, 29.
Yeah, 2 for 8 from beyond the arc, 25%. And 3 for 4.
Did you say 25%? Yes.
Yeah,
okay.
2 for 8, yeah. 3 for 4 on the free throws, 75%. Had them with 28 rebounds, but 26 turnovers.
28 rebounds, did you say?
Yep.
I'm going to have to and 26 turnovers.
Right.
Okay, for Providence.
Providence 20 of 44, 45%. 9 of 22 from three-point range, 41%. 12 of 18 free throws, 67%. 24 rebounds and 8 turnovers.
Okay. Well, we had a little technical difficulty there, folks. So you know what? We've walked you through the numbers. You heard them, but we're going to let Coach do them again. So again, the German American Bank numbers. Look at tonight's final numbers from German American Bank, strengthening communities since 1910. And let's go ahead and hear from you, Coach.
Okay, Clarksville shooting percentages. They were 41% in the first half, wasn't not too bad, but only 19% in the second half for the game. 11 for 38, 29%. Three-point shooting, not many, just 2 of 8, 25%. And free throws, likewise, not too many, just 3 of 4 and 75%. I actually had Clarksville winning the rebound battle, 28-24 for Providence, but by far led the error department, one you don't want to lead. Clarksville had 26 turnovers, Providence only 8, and believe it or not, Todd, I did not have them turn the ball over in the second half, and that was a big difference in the turnaround here as far as the score is concerned. Providence shooting 20 of 44, 45% from the field. They were 9 of 22, 41% from three-point range, which is pretty good shooting, and 12 of 18 free throws, 67%. Like I said, 24 rebounds and only 8 turnovers, all in the first half.
All right, so those are your German American Bank look at tonight's final numbers, strengthening communities since 1910. Well, we teased earlier our most outstanding players, so we are going to get those to you as soon as we return, and then we're going to do a very brief switchover and an abbreviated pregame show. We are going to be set for boys varsity action coming up in just about 15-18 minutes or so here on Glycod.
Wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms. Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
Hi, I'm Isaiah. And I'm Grant. I'm vape-free because I've witnessed and experienced firsthand how tobacco can affect teens who want an escape from school, work, or other social activities. When it comes to curbing teenage use of tobacco and e-cigarettes, actions speak. Voice Indiana engages, educates, and empowers teens throughout the state to take action by promoting and celebrating a lifestyle free of tobacco and e-cigarettes.
Find out how you can be part of the statewide youth empowerment movement and help end teenage nicotine use by going to voiceindiana.org.
I was at practice one day, kind of made a cut through the lane, and I noticed that I landed on my knee a little weird. I saw my trainer here at school, and they highly recommended that I go to Priority Radiology. Any athlete, when you do go down with an injury, the first thing you think about is just how long that you're going to be out. Going to Priority Radiology, where I could get my results back quickly, made a big difference because I wasn't left waiting for weeks before I could even start a treatment. I was able to get what I needed right away.
What are the ABCs of safe sleep for babies? That they lay alone, on their back, and in a crib. These measures can help lower the risk of sudden, unexpected infant deaths. The Clark County Health Department offers free CPR and safe sleep training, plus cribs for expectant parents, grandparents, or caregivers of young children who meet eligibility requirements. For more safe sleep information, visit clarkhealth.net.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region,
German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking, insurance, investments, and wealth management for over a century. We're big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. Strengthening our community since 1910. German American Bank.
A proud supporter of the Providence Pioneers and Southern Indiana High School athletics, Mack Construction is a second-generation company that provides quality workmanship in heavy civil construction, asphalt, and streetscape while maintaining focus on worksite safety and productivity. Put Mack Construction's nearly 40 years of award-winning service to work for your project. For more information, visit mackconstruction.com. Mack Construction. Experience. Reputation. Solutions.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School basketball on Glycod.
I don't know the boys yet.
Most Outstanding Player time. Tonight's Most Outstanding Players presented by Mack Construction in New Albany. Experience, reputation, solutions for those. We're going to turn it over to Coach Love. Coach Love?
Well, Todd, I think I have to go along with the police selections that they made earlier in the game, or after the game was over. Deja Gaines, certainly for Clarksville. She was head and shoulders above, at least offensively, the Clarksville group. Averages 13 points a game. I don't know. She got about that many tonight, I think, didn't she?
She had 14.
Yeah, exactly. And for Providence, again, I think Lily Weber's threes early in the game kind of set the tone, and she too was the selection by the police. So we'll concur with them. Lily Weber for Pioneers.
All right, so those are your most outstanding players. Again, brought to you by Mack Construction in New Albany. Experience, reputation, solutions. Well, we are going to sign off for our girls basketball coverage as the boys warm up. And if you are watching us on YouTube, we will be back in just a few moments. If you happen to be watching us on IHSA TV, you're going to need to find the Clarksville versus Providence boys basketball feed. But we will be back with that in just a few moments after we roll the end credits. We'll dissolve away and be back on YouTube momentarily for boys basketball action about 10-12 minutes away here on Glycod.
From Glycod, this has been Southern Indiana High School basketball. Tonight's game was brought to you by Jim Butner Auto in Clarksville, striving to keep you driving. All-State Insurance Agent Packy Page, he puts you in good hands. German American Bank, strengthening our communities since 1910. Priority Radiology in New Albany, you have a choice. Interstate Batteries, the car battery auto techs prefer. Centra Credit Union, centered around you. Big O Tires, State Farm Insurance Agent Theresa Lamb, and Northside Security.
For schedule information about our upcoming broadcast, visit our website, glicod.com, Facebook and Twitter @Glycod. We thank you for tuning into this live sports presentation from Glycod. The following is a live sports presentation of Glycod. GLICOD.com.
Glycod's coverage of Southern Indiana High School basketball starts now.
And we're back for boys basketball action in this town championship night here from Providence High School. Dr. Todd Carter alongside me, analyst Coach Paul Love, and Will Harper running our camera for this evening. Executive producer Steve Bird. The Clarksville Generals at 3-7. They're on a couple-game win streak, and the Pioneers at 6-3 actually are coming in, and they have won several in a row now. So they've put together a nice little run after winning the holiday tournament last Wednesday night at Silver Creek High School. So, Coach, now the ladies, we've put that game aside, and it's time for boys basketball action. Just briefly, your thoughts on this one tonight?
I'm going to predict it's going to be a little closer than the girls' game was.
I think that's a possibility.
Well, and
certainly.
We expected that, and I expect a close game here tonight. This is a big rivalry game. It is the city championship, if you will, between the two Clarksville schools. Both teams, Clarksville's record is not indicative of how good they are. I don't believe that record of 3-7. Providence 6-3, but they're kind of on a roll. So it'll be a very competitive game. If going to probably boil down to just, I know Providence has got the discipline. Clarksville has to have it too. They can't turn the ball over a lot, and they need to make some shots, and very highly contested shots, I'm sure, with the defense that Providence is going to throw at you. So it's going to be an interesting game, Todd. I'm looking forward to calling it.
All right. Well, we are going to step aside. When we come back, we'll give you the keys to the game and probably also the starting lineups. I did get a chance to talk to head coach Ryan Miller of the Providence Pioneers before the girls' game, just because I hadn't talked with him yet this season. But unfortunately, our timing is such that we don't have time to air that, so I'll try to hit some highlights of that as we head into the ball game. But with just about 5 minutes to go before the buzzer and national anthem again, we want to get to a quick break and come back. We will give you those keys to the game when we return to Glycod.
Wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms. Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
Drug use in adolescence or early adulthood can have a serious impact on a teen's life. Teenagers who use marijuana are more likely to have lower grades, even drop out of school. They may also suffer from impaired driving, higher levels of anxiety, and depression. We all want to see the youth in our community succeed. Regardless of your stance on marijuana, we can all agree that it's not right for teens. Paid for by Drug Free Communities and Our Place.
A proud supporter of the Providence Pioneers and Southern Indiana High School athletics, Mack Construction is a second-generation company that provides quality workmanship in heavy civil construction, asphalt, and streetscape while maintaining focus on worksite safety and productivity. Put Mack Construction's nearly 40 years of award-winning service to work for your project. For more information, visit mackconstruction.com. Mack Construction. Experience. Reputation. Solutions.
With cardiac emergencies happening more often than ever, the Clark County Health Department offers Pulse Point. It's a set of 911 connected apps that empower everyday citizen responders to provide life-saving assistance, as well as locations of nearby AED equipment. If you've been trained in CPR, you can download the app at pulsepoint.org, Google Play, or the App Store. Get the app, save a life. A message from the Clark County Health Department.
This second shift, this old pair of pants, this staycation, this brown bag lunch. At American Family Insurance, we understand what it takes to make your new kitchen, that new car, or your new house a reality. It's the same as it takes to protect it, to protect your new life, your future, your dreams.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School basketball on Glycod.
as we get set for boys basketball action tonight on Glycod in this city championship game between the Generals and the Providence Pioneers. It's time for keys to the game, and for that we'll turn it over to Coach Paul Love. Coach?
Yeah, let's look at Providence first. As they look at Clarksville's lineup, I think they have to be very much aware of the big three for the Generals. Jacob Seward, Landon Radlin, and Morgan Capps. Those three guys are the point producers, and especially Radlin is a three-point shooter. So, Providence has just got to play their disciplined game, play their tough defense, and just see if they can concentrate on those three scorers for Clarksville. Clarksville, on the other hand, is looking at a balanced scoring team, except for that Loven, the transfer in from Trinity, who has really stimulated this team. So I think they need to keep him under wraps, but at the same time not let any of these other players get off. So like any game, Todd, I think you got to be able to make shots against tough defense and not lose the ball.
All right, so tonight's keys to the game presented by Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet. So we'll get rid of that graphic and we'll quickly bring you the starting lineups. Tonight's starting lineups presented by Community Action of Southern Indiana. Be part of the youth empowerment movement at voiceindiana.org. For the Clarksville Generals, they will go as follows: Saul Tatum at a forward, Morgan Capps, number 2 guard, Landon Radlin, a guard, Jacob Seward, a forward, and Robert Lamar, a forward as well. And you may recognize that name, second in the state in rushing in football ranks. For the Providence Pioneers, Quentin Hesse at one guard, Noah Lovin at the other, Brian Wall forward, Jaden Johnson actually will do a lot of the point guard work, and Grant Siebold, a forward for the Pioneers. And those are your starting lineups. And as we hear that final horn, we are going to jump away, and when we return, we will have action for you here in this city championship game for the Town of Clarksville Trophy on Glycod.
A proud supporter of the Providence Pioneers and Southern Indiana High School athletics, Mack Construction is a second-generation company that provides quality workmanship in heavy civil construction, asphalt, and streetscape while maintaining focus on worksite safety and productivity. Put Mack Construction's nearly 40 years of award-winning service to work for your project. For more information, visit mackconstruction.com. Mack Construction. Experience. Reputation. Solutions.
I'm a tailgater tailgating to get to my tailgate. I can't go anywhere. But you're so busy watching me tailgate that you don't see the one in front of you. And your cut rate car insurance, they might not pay for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Contact Floyd Snobbs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page today.
With a wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms, Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
Drug use in adolescence or early adulthood can have a serious impact on a teen's life. Teenagers who use marijuana are more likely to have lower grades, even drop out of school. They may also suffer from impaired driving, higher levels of anxiety, and depression. We all want to see the youth in our community succeed. Regardless of your stance on marijuana, we can all agree that it's not right for teens. Paid for by Drug Free Communities and Our Place.
From Glycod, it's Southern Indiana High School basketball. Tonight's game is brought to you by Jim Butner Auto in Clarksville, striving to keep you driving. Allstate Insurance Agent Packy Page, he puts you in good hands. German American Bank, strengthening our community since 1910. Priority Radiology in New Albany. You have a choice. Interstate Batteries, the car battery auto techs prefer. Centra Credit Union, centered around you. Big O Tires, State Farm Insurance Agent Theresa Lamb, and Northside Security. Now, courtside for all the action of Southern Indiana high school basketball on Glycod.
As we await the starting lineups to be given here in the arena, Providence High School. Should tell you again that in the girls' game, just over a few minutes ago, the Providence Pioneers improved to 10-5 by defeating the Clarksville Generals 61-27. And as we await the boys to be announced here in the arena, let's go ahead and give you those starting lineups again. The Clarksville Generals at 3-7 will go as follows. Saul Tatum, a senior forward. Morgan Capps, a senior guard. Landon Radline, a senior guard. Jacob Seward, a junior forward. And Robert Lamar, a senior forward. For the Pioneers at 6-3, Quentin Hesse, a 6'3" junior guard. Noah Lovin, a 6'3" junior guard. Brian Wall, a 6'2" junior forward. Jaden Johnson, a 5'10" senior guard. And Grant Siebold, a 6'4" sophomore forward. And of course, these Providence Pioneers are the defending 2A state champions, and having seen them play in the holiday tournament a couple of games, and including that winning that holiday tournament championship game over the Dragons of Silver Creek, I can say they are a fairly complete team, Coach. And
they are, and they're missing Casey Keelan, one of the better players from last year, who broke his wrist, I think, earlier in the season.
He did. First minute of the first game, and they are expecting him to maybe be back in just a few weeks' time. Coach Miller talked about that as Providence controlled the tip here.
Got another specialty defense working. Triangle and two.
And from straight up top there, that was Lovin. Couldn't get it to go. Got a nice look, though. And then battle for the ball. Wow. We're going to call a jump ball. Morgan Capps on the ground battling against a couple of white jerseys for that one. And some Radlin and Seward, both dangerous outside shooters. And I can see Ray McClendon actually got the start in the place of Robert Lamar. So my apologies to Ray McClendon. Oh, nice feed from McClendon to find Seward down low. So Seward gets Clarksville on the board early. That's Johnson with it. Gives it up to Wall. Wall, has his pocket pick, but gets it back. Lovin thought about the three, changed his mind. So did Johnson. Decides to drive. Capps hits the dirt, but no whistle. And Johnson converts.
It leads you to believe they're going to let him play. That's good contact right there, no foul.
Oh, down to Seward. He was fouled. Are they going to call that a shot, or are they going to wave it off? I think it's a wave off. They're going to say it was before the shot. That's going to go, I believe, against Brian Wall. his first, team first. So Seward to trigger. Gets it into Caps. Caps definitely a driver and distributor. Draws the double team. Oh, Seward barely saves it back to Tatum. Nice heady play there, though. Caps trying to look down low. Finds Seward against Johnson. Caps thought he had a lane. Had to pick up his dribble. Oh, finds McClendon. Nice cut. So McClendon, who did get the start tonight, scores there. Wall, he finds Johnson, and that's an offensive foul. Morgan Caps established well in advance.
Caps possibly the most athletic player on the floor, certainly for Clarksville. Nice heady play to draw the charge and the turnover. Providence in their man-to-man defense, very characteristic.
And I'm sorry, I don't know how that happened. I had to
Turnover.
doubled up on a score there. It is 4-2.
Turnover Clarksville.
Turnover Clarksville. Shot from distance won't go. And good defense. Clarksville faithful imploring their team on here in the early going. So McClendon and Seward both getting looks from down low with good ball movement. It's rattling with it, gets it to Caps. Caps looks to drive, gets into trouble, finds McClendon for two. And that may be another little piece of the puzzle.
Right.
McClendon with 6 points a game, but he's only played in a couple of games. That's Lovin. Shoots the three, won't fall. Tracking it down, though, is Hesse. Lovin this time thought to drive, but gives it up. Oh, in traffic there, Johnson. Caps just made him change his shot enough, and Caps comes down with the long rebound. Looks to push, gives it up. Seward makes his man fly by, shoots the three, nails it.
Good penetration by Caps, opening up that outside shot.
Johnson thought about the three. Lovin, he'll take it. So Lovin hits the three, cuts that lead to 4 for the Generals. And a timeout. Timeout on the court, so we will take a timeout as well as 30-second timeout by Clarksville, and we will step away. A quick break. When we return, we'll have more first quarter action for you here on Glycod.
Nobody wants to be told that they have cancer. When you find out that you have cancer, you want to make sure and try to get it treated as quickly as possible. That's what Priority Radiology did for me. The time they saved me from fretting about it is something I can't repay. They got me my results within 3 hours. It's unheard of to get that kind of results that quick. I can't hardly tell you how important that was for my mental state. It really helped me get through that day.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
Nine to 5 our score here, and Coach remarked that he saw Caps kind of run immediately to the locker room there. So we're just wondering if maybe he had blood on him or a contact lens or something. So he took off for the locker room there. Hence Coach Hankins wanting to get that quick break. Clendon thought about the three. Gives it up to Tatum instead. Tatum, finds Seward in traffic. And nice cut and bucket there. Really, the assist was the part that amazed me. Lovin left open from 3. He'll hit it. His second three-pointer of the night. Radline. Oh, loses the handle on it. And picked up by Siebold. Quickly ahead. Johnson makes him pay. Cuts the lead by the Generals to 1.
Really like the action, Todd. They're both teams playing extremely hard.
Tatum finds McClendon, but he couldn't do anything with it. Gets it to Radline. Radline to Tatum. Back an offensive foul. Radline just a little out of control there. Now here comes Caps back in the ball game. He checks in for Tatum. Should also remark Robert Lamar, number 23 in the ball game. And as said in the pregame, he second in the state of Indiana in rushing. Nice mark for that young man. Lovin driving and fouled. He'll go to the line for 2.
I'm going to get Caps on that.
So Lovin will head to the line. Chance to tie this ball game up. Isaac knocks home the first. Dribble, eyes it again, and swishes that one home as well. Providence's first lead on the young night. 8 points in this first quarter. Radline barely got that ball away to Caps. Back to Radline, now to Caps. On the drive, forced the shot up into Hesse there. Lovin comes down with it, loses the handle, but gets it back. Finds Kelly down low. Sophomore Drew Kelly, 0 new in the ball game. Johnson to trigger. Finds Hesse. Lovin. He thought about that 3 again, but working against Caps, wants to drive, goes right, passes it back out. That's Kelly. He'll nail the 3. And just like that, 4-point lead for the Pioneers. Caps looks to drive, gets it up to Radline instead. Sort of lost the handle, but got it back. Caps, things cleared out for him. Jump, step, offensive foul.
One thing Providence is very good at, drawing the charge. Clarksville a little bit out of control on the drives. Costly turnover number 4 for the Generals. Substitutes in the game was Kevon Murrell for Clarksville.
Yes, Kevon Murrell comes into the ball game, averaging just shy of 4 points a game. He can shoot the ball pretty well, though, so if you leave him much daylight.
Clarksville still in this weird defensive set. Triangle and 2, you call it.
And Coach Miller just telling his guys he's content for one shot here with the 4-point lead. And they're passing the word along about what they want the defense to be. McClendon kind of draped all over Grant Siebold. He's a good 3-point shooter in the ball game. Now Lovin with it. So now the offense moves. Lovin takes it inside, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2.
That's that triangle and 2. Driving the basket is very difficult to defend in that particular defense. You might shut down that outside 3 from their best shooter, but you're certainly going to put the free throw line for the Pioneers, who are 2 for 2 at the line. Lovin makes it first.
Yep, knocks that first one home. No, you were doing the right thing there, Coach. I was
That's all right.
Trying to work on several things at once.
He got the second one.
Second one goes as well. So Lovin easily leads all scorers here in this first period with 10. Radline gives it up. Murrell shoots it from half court. It won't go. So that will take us to the second quarter. And as we begin the second quarter, we'll have Providence with 17 and Clarksville with 11. Come on back. We'll have that action for you here on Glycod.
This second shift. This old pair of pants. This staycation. This brown bag lunch. At American Family Insurance, we understand what it takes to make your new kitchen, that new car, or your new house a reality. It's the same as it takes to protect it. To protect your new life, your future, your dreams.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
Glycod on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycod.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
As we begin the second quarter, Dr. Todd Carter, Coach Paul Love alongside me, Will Harper running the camera for us this evening, executive producer Steve Byrne. Providence 17, Clarksville 11. As Providence works with the ball here to begin this second quarter. That's Charlie Scott, 31, new in the ball game. And Kelly finding Hesse. Couldn't get that shot to go. It was 3/4 of the way down before it popped out. Murrell gives it up to McClendon. Now to Radline. Seward has hit a 3, but so far, nice drive by Murrell, but he couldn't convert. And then quickly to the other end, but leading Kelly too much. And the Generals will come back on offense. But what I was going to say, though, is, Coach, we said Generals would need kind of the big 3. They need Seward and Radline to knock down some outside shots, and Caps to maybe be able to drive. And so far, Providence defense has shut quite a bit of that down.
Well, they certainly did in the second half of that first quarter.
Yeah, Clarksville really came out hot, and then Providence weathered it and made a nice run back. There's Radline, and he gets that one to go.
Nice floater. Good touch.
His first 2 of the ball game.
I'm still trying to figure out this Clarksville defense. It is different.
Almost thrown away. Well, certainly they've put McClendon on Lovin. He's battling him down low, but McClendon just couldn't do enough with him there, and Lovin comes up with another 2. Leads all scorers with 12. Radline to Lamar. It's a little pick from Lamar. Murrell shoots the 3. High off the rim, tapped back out, and that comes to Lovin. Lovin on the other end, battled by Morrell, nicely broken up. Seward battling for it, and they're going to say a foul on the floor. I guess that's going to go against Seward. It does. His first. Lovin with it on the wing. He gets it to Fuller Tucker. Elijah Fuller Tucker for a long two. Radline working against Kelly. Kelly getting a lot of minutes. And McClendon for three. That one won't fall. Well, Johnson at the other end to Lovin. Thought about the three. Closeout came. Gets it down low. Fuller Tucker. Just good patient offense by the Pioneers. Lovin on the baseline. Seward on him. Finds Johnson. Johnson for three. Long off the back of the back of the rim. Tap back out and reset for the Pioneers. That's Fuller Tucker. Can't get it to go. Murrell rips down the rebound. Takes it away from Kelly. Seward. He finds Lamar down low. Oh, that shot was probably partially blocked, it looked like. Came up empty. Good look, just couldn't convert. About halfway gone here in this second period. Lovin gets a little screen, buries the three, and a timeout on the floor. So with that timeout on the floor, we will take a timeout as well. Come on back. More second quarter action for you here on Glycod.
Wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms. Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
This portion of tonight's game on Glycod is brought to you by the W.M. Kelly Company in New Albany. Apply today for a rewarding career in metal manufacturing. For more, visit WMKelly.com.
(24-13) our score here on the scoreboard. And this boys varsity action half of the town championship for the or city championship for Clarksville.
Clarksville needs to score here. They don't need to get this score that much out of hand. Already an 11-point lead. Turnover.
And turnover instead. Here comes Lovin and the Pioneers. Kelly with it. Getting extended playing time this evening. Johnson couldn't make that one go. Ball ripped down by Leeser, and foul comes. So going to be general ball. Hesse checks back in the game as Kelly sits. Radline checks in for Lamar.
Cap's back in the game too. He's been out of the game a couple minutes here. Kind of wondering what's going on with him.
Caps Tries to find McClendon, and McClendon lost it out of bounds and saved it right back to Hesse. That was a good look from Caps, but McClendon couldn't hang on. So Providence back on the attack. And finds Elijah Fuller-Tucker. Does no 11.
Turnover.
And a turnover on the other end, yep.
A little too much razzle-dazzle there, trying to reverse palm the ball, as we used to call it.
So the Pioneers have doubled up the Generals after the Generals started hot and led about the first portion of the first half. And Hesse hits the floater. Quentin Hesse, the junior, knocks that one home. Makes it 28-13. Seward to McClendon. Now down low. That was Caps.
That's what Caps does best, is
it really
drive
is,
to the basket, for
Yep.
sure. Pretty good passer as well. Very athletic. See if he can shoot a free throw. First free throw shot by Clarksville. And saw the answer to that. Off iron. Caps gets a second free throw.
Seabold was the man whistled for the foul there. Caps knocks that one home.
Got that one.
Levin drives, gives it up, and Fuller-Tucker can't get it to go. Caps comes down with the rebound, and you probably saw there, so Fuller-Tucker, the ball got knocked down, ball was coming out of bounds, and Levin was trying to throw the ball off of Caps, and it hit him in the head, and so he was not happy with that, and teammates restrained him, and I think all's good. So ref trying to explain what's going on there, but I understand when you get hit in the back of the head with the basketball, you didn't expect it coming. That would shake you up just a wee bit.
I guess. And the intensity is there, that's for sure. Got Levin out of the game now, going to get a blow. 1:53 left in the half. Clarksville needs to score a couple times here if they're going to make a game out of this.
Leeser. Saw him make a heck of a shot at the end of a quarter in that holiday tournament consolation game. Hit one from about just inside half court. Got a whistle, and that will send Caps to the line.
Back to the line he goes. He's made one out of his first two. Going to get two more.
So Caps will go to line. And first one won't go. Let's see what he can do with the second. Eyes it, flies it, knocks it home. But Caps just with 2 points. Both of those made free throws, and that's certainly not being one of the big three there. And Levin couldn't get that one to go. Caps skies for the rebound, and Fuller-Tucker commits the foul on the board. And that's Fuller-Tucker's second foul.
And the 7th team foul, so back to the line goes Caps. Missed his first both times. He was at the free throw line. Made the second this time. Makes the first.
Makes the first one, yep. Makes both of them. 4 points, all from the free throw line. Well, he can get drives and possibly trips that line all night long if he wants, and that got to make those, and that can certainly whittle away a score. Lovin left from three, can't get it to fall. Seward comes down with the board, working against Charlie Scott there. To Caps, look to drive it to Leeser, back out to Caps. Wants to take the baseline. Oh, gets his shot up and on the rim. It just won't fall. Johnson comes down with it. A little bit out of control, but not a bad look, Coach. He kept his chin on the rim and got the ball up there. I think he was thinking he was going to get a whistle.
Yeah, I think so too. Providence contend here. 20 seconds. Clock winding down first half. Got 11-point lead.
We will have the ticker back up for you with new scores at the halftime break. And a shot that was airmailed there by Seabold with 2.9 seconds left. Clarksville will have the chance to make a bucket. No, let's see.
The referee discussion here, not too sure what.
Are they going to say Clarksville touched it? I think they're going to say, what are they going to say? Well, it appears as though Clarksville's going to get the ball.
Clock reset.
Clock reset. They added about 8/10
of a second.
Yep. 3.7 left now. Ball into McClendon. Comes traffic. Comes Caps. Shoots the three. It will not go. So at the half, we have the Pioneers 28 and the Generals 17. Stay tuned for the halftime show here on Glycod.
Wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms. Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
Hi, I'm Isaiah. And I'm Grant. I'm vape-free because I've witnessed and experienced firsthand how tobacco can affect teens who want to escape from school, work, or other social activities. When it comes to curbing teenage use of tobacco and e-cigarettes, actions speak. Voice Indiana engages, educates, and empowers teens throughout the state to take action by promoting and celebrating a lifestyle free of tobacco and e-cigarettes.
Find out how you can be part of the statewide youth empowerment movement and help end teenage nicotine use by going to voiceindiana.org.
In one fell swoop, one innocent city will be left with one burning question.
What? No.
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate, the car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
From your very first call, the warm personal care from Dr. Todd Carter and his friendly staff at Carter Family Dentistry will put you at ease. Dr. Carter can take care of you and your family's dental needs, from gentle cleaning to complex procedures. Visit drtoddcarter.com to learn why generations put their trust in Dr. Carter for their dental health. Or to schedule an appointment, call Annette or Joyce at 812-944-5155. Located at 809 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany.
I was at practice one day, kind of made a cut through the lane, and I noticed that I landed on my knee a little weird. I saw my trainer here at school, and they highly recommended that I go to Priority Radiology. Any athlete, when you do go down with an injury, the first thing you think about is just how long that you're going to be out. Going to Priority Radiology, where I could get my results back quickly, made a big difference because I wasn't left waiting for weeks. Before I could even start a treatment, I was able to get what I needed right away.
What makes a credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good, personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Centra Credit Union. For banking and financial services that are centered around you, visit Centra.org.
As we return to halftime here at Providence High School and battle for the Town Trophy, it's time to look at the Centra Credit Union halftime stats. Centra Credit Union centered around you. And for the team stats, let's turn it over to Coach Love.
Todd, both teams hot shooting first quarter, but fell off in the second. Clarksville just 1 of 8 in the second quarter for the half, 6 of 16. That's 38%. They were just 1 of 6 from beyond the arc, 17%, and 4 of 6 free throws for 67%. I have the rebounding the same for both teams at 10. Clarksville turned it over 7 times in that first half. Providence, again, first quarter good shooting, 5 for 14 the second. 10 of 23 for the half, 43.5%. They were 4 of 10 from beyond the arc and 4 of 4 from the perfect from the free throw line, 100%. Only turned the ball over 3 times in the first half, none in that second quarter when they kind of took control.
All right, well, let's also go over individual scoring first for the Clarksville Generals. They were led by Jacob Seward with his 7 points, 4 apiece from Ray McClendon and Morgan Capps, and 2 from Landon Radline. For the Providence Pioneers, they were led well by Noah Lovin. He averages 18. He's already got 15 in this ball game. 4 apiece from Jaden Johnson and Elijah Fuller. Tucker, 3 from Drew Kelly on a made 3-point bucket. And Quentin Hesse has a pair for the Pioneers. And again, the Pioneers leading 28-17 here at the half. Well, let's step away, hear from some more of our fantastic Glycod sponsors. And when we return, we'll reset and get you ready for second half action here on Glycod.
Makes a credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good, personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
I'm a tailgater tailgating to get to my tailgate. I can't go anywhere. But you're so busy watching me tailgate that you don't see the one in front of you. And your cut rate car insurance, it might not pay for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Contact Floyd Snobs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page today.
What are the ABCs of safe sleep for babies? That they lay alone, on their back, and in a crib. These measures can help lower the risk of sudden, unexpected infant deaths. The Clark County Health Department offers free CPR and safe sleep training, plus cribs for expectant parents, grandparents, or caregivers of young children who meet eligibility requirements. For more safe sleep information, visit clarkhealth.net.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
From your very first call, the warm personal care from Dr. Todd Carter and his friendly staff at Carter Family Dentistry will put you at ease. Dr. Carter can take care of you and your family's dental needs, from gentle cleaning to complex procedures. Visit drtoddcarter.com to learn why generations put their trust in Dr. Carter for their dental health. Or to schedule an appointment, call Annette or Joyce at 812-944-5155. Located at 809 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
Pioneers 28 and Clarksville 17 in this city championship game as we roll on, getting ready for the second quarter. Are you looking to improve your career? Globe in New Albany is seeking pipe fitters, welders, and laborers starting at $16 an hour, plus benefits. Call 812-596-WELD. That's 812-596-WELD, or visit globefabhiring.com. And our thanks to Globe for their sponsorship. And draw your attention to the ticker as well. And also remind you that if you like our coverage of Southern Indiana High School basketball, make sure and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you get alerts when games are upcoming. Coach, just your thoughts on this first half and what Clarksville might need to do to get back in this ballgame.
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, they started off so hot. They made 5 out of their first 6 field goals and had a pretty good commanding lead early. But after that, I don't really understand what they're trying to accomplish with the triangle and 2 defense. That's a defense where 3 guys play a zone and 2 guys get man-to-man. I can understand Lovin putting pressure on him, letting him get loose. And I think the other one is Grant Seabolt that they're trying to concentrate on to defense. So
he can shoot the 3. There's no doubt about that.
But here again, it worked to some degree in the second quarter. Providence just 5 of 14 from the field, but Clarksville just 1 of 8 from the second quarter, and that's the reason they're behind right now.
So as we get ready, let's see who's out there for both teams. We've got Hesse and Wall and Johnson and Lovin and Seabolt. So the same starting 5 for the second half as the started the game for the Pioneers. For the Generals, it looks like the same 5 as well, and that is Tatum, Capps, Radline, Seward, and McClendon. And we will begin the second half. Seward takes it down inside. In traffic, gets it to go. So Providence, shot up, won't fall there. Does fall, for 3.
A kind bounce.
Got a very kind bounce. 31-19. And then Seward scores again.
He's heating up.
And that was Hesse on that 3 for the Pioneers. Johnson eyes the floor. That's Wall. Finds Hesse. Now down low. Johnson to Lovin. He's fouled. See who that was. I think it was McClendon that reached in there. Could be he or Seward. They're going to say it was Seward.
Getting to the free throw line. I think Lovin not shot all their free throws? It seems like he's been there a lot.
He's made all their free throws. I don't think anybody else has been to the line.
No, they haven't.
Gets that one to go.
So he's 5 for 5. Looking for the 6th.
And there's the 6th. McClendon down low.
Turns it over.
Sure did. And now long range shot out. Hesse again. That one won't go. Providence ends up with the rebound. Good hustle there by Lovin. Wall, Johnson left alone out there. Lovin thought about the three. Takes it in free throw line. Shoots the runner. Won't go. Wall, nice position. Gets a shot back up. It won't go. And Caps saves it, but he's right on the end line. Foul. And somebody's mouthpiece went flying. Glad to see somebody's wearing one, though, says the dentist.
That's the dentist in you, huh?
That's right. And that foul was against Brian Wall, his third. Don't want to leave that part out. McClendon with it. Oh, Hesse just made him change up. The Radline gets loose for three. Just won't fall. But Coach Hankins giving him a couple of claps. That's the shot they wanted. It just wouldn't go. It's one of those things that Generals do have to play with a bit of urgency. That jump shot won't fall. And let's see who this was off of. I think they're going to say it was off a Radline. They did. No, I'm sorry. It was off the white jersey. My fault. Good hustle by Redline, but off the white jersey. Seward to Caps. Caps takes it in, finds Tatum. Tatum hits from the baseline. His first bucket of the night. He's really in there for defense and rebounding, but that left wide open. Nice to see the young man knock it down. Lovin, Johnson just couldn't corral it in time. Scott, Hesse with the big three. And then the turnover on the other end, Hesse ends up with it to Lovin. Clarksville had played good defense, and then Hesse got loose for that three, and then on the other end, the defense comes in. That ball was partially blocked. Seward comes down with it and finds Radline. Radline, free throw line. Oh, nice cut and pass. And bucket there. McClendon with the bucket.
Coach Miller wanting them to slow it down a little bit. Clarksville in that zone, that they're offering that three-point shot to some players, not others.
Hesse drives into the middle of that. Caps tried to come down with it. Radline ends up with it, and then he's fouled. See who that's against. It's going to be side out right at the center stripe. So that was against Johnson, his second. Just the second team foul on the Pioneers. One against the Generals so far in this second half. Seward looked to drive, pulled it back out. Now Caps working against Lovin. goes up strong with the ball, gets his own rebound on the ground, tie up. That's Charlie Scott down there with him, I believe. Possession arrow goes to the Pioneers. And a timeout on the floor taken by Providence, I believe. So we will take a timeout as well. And when we return, we will have more third quarter action for you here on Glycod.
Cardiac emergencies happening more often than ever, the Clark County Health Department offers Pulse Point. It's a set of 911 connected apps that empower everyday citizen responders to provide life-saving assistance, as well as locations of nearby AED equipment. If you've been trained in CPR, you can download the app at pulsepoint.org, Google Play, or the App Store. Get the app, save a life. A message from the Clark County Health Department. You're watching Southern Indiana High School basketball on Glycod.
Back to live action. 3:15 left in the third period. 36-25. Our score. 11 across timeline for Providence. Brings it back to the middle. Gives it up. Elijah Fuller Tucker there. Draws the foul, and he will go to the line for two.
Calling that foul on Caps. Hit him on the wrist.
That's his third.
Providence perfect from the free throw line. All shot by 11 so far. And we're going to see if that changes. Tucker at the line. And it did.
Couldn't get that one to fall.
Gets second free throw. And it's good.
Extending that lead to 12. That was Cap's third foul. Don't think I said that out loud. Caps finding Seward on the baseline. Gets a little screen from Tatum. Steps back for the three. Won't fall. Lovin skies for the rebound. Johnson with it to Hesse. Now Fuller Tucker down low, working in that post. Gives it up to Johnson. Nice no-look pass there to Lovin. Knocked out of bounds off of Caps.
Good internal passing. Got a good shot that time, but swatted away. I believe it might have been Seward.
Hesse gets the inbound, shoots the three, nails it. Radline trying to work that baseline, gives it up to Seward. Seward also trying to drive, steps back, shoots the, just couldn't get it to go. Caps with the follow, that one wouldn't go, and then swatted out. Radline takes it down to the baseline. He'll shoot the jumper, it won't go either. So empty possession there with 3 tries for the Generals. Hesse, he'll shoot another 3 and fouled on the attempt. So Hesse will go to the line and shoot three, absolutely.
Both teams gone cold shooting. Clarksville's missed their last 5, and Providence had also, no, I'll take that back. They had a streak where they missed 5, but not recently. Hesse at the line.
Eyes the first, rattles home.
Providence making their free throws. They're 8 of 9 so far, shooting their 10th. 9 out of 10. Lamar back in the game for Clarksville. Hesse for his third free throw on the three-point shot.
See what he can do here. Eyes it and bangs it home. Those three made free throws, or with those three made free throws, Hesse's got 14.
Biggest lead of the game, I think, is it not? 18 points?
It is, yep. And Hesse, I should say, he went to the halftime break with 2 and now has 14. So that dozen looms large. Oh, Elijah Fuller-Tucker comes down with the rebound, gives it up before he goes to the ground. Siebold back to Lovin. Just good defense by Providence. Oh, banks home. The shot does Lovin. And I'm hoping I got that on a replay. I think I did. Try to show it back here in a moment. Under a minute to go here in the third. Caps back to McClendon. Seward goes around, shoots a jumper, just can't get it to fall. There's a cap on the basket now for the Generals. I don't know, maybe a little tired legs or just that good defense from Providence, just having a hard time making buckets. And that, of course, was one of our keys, right? They needed to make shots.
They missed their last 7, so that'll put you in the hole.
And the lead has ballooned to 20.
Down 20, last shot for Pioneers.
And up under, and Johnson converts for the 2 to make our score at the break end of the third quarter. Pioneers 47 and the Generals 25. Come on back. We will have fourth quarter action for you upcoming here on Glycod.
A credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good, personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
Drug use in adolescence or early adulthood can have a serious impact on a teen's life. Teenagers who use marijuana are more likely to have lower grades, even drop out of school. They may also suffer from impaired driving, higher levels of anxiety, and depression. We all want to see the youth in our community succeed. Regardless of your stance on marijuana, we can all agree that it's not right for teens. Paid for by Drug Free Communities and Our Place.
This portion of tonight's game on Glycod is brought to you by the W.M. Kelly Company in New Albany. Apply today for a rewarding career in metal manufacturing. For more, visit WMKelly.com.
As we return to live action here at Providence High School, Caps got in there deep. Ended up giving it up. And Generals reset. Radline stopped at the free throw line or so. Caps, spin move. Oh, tries to get the shot up. Couldn't get it to go. Lamar with the follow. It also wouldn't go. And again, that defense comes up for the Pioneers.
Really solid man-to-man defense. Now they're going to be content here to get Clarksville out of that funky defense.
Yeah, unless Clarksville comes out, and Coach Hankins now telling Robert Lamar, come on out on Lovin. And make Providence do something with the ball. Because, yeah, you're right. Providence was going to be, they were going to be happy to just stand back there and let the clock tick.
Oh, yeah. Back to man-to-man now, straight defense.
Johnson gives it up, and that was Fuller-Tucker blocked. Radline shoots the long 2, buries it. And we had a whistle. Not sure what it was for. So a 2-point bucket by Radline. And Lovin takes it down inside, gives it back up. Now Johnson working against Seward. Kind of loses the handle, but gets it back. Hesse. And there's a whistle. It's going to be against Seward, I believe. If so, I think that's just his third. Yep, his third.
Interesting fact, Todd. The Pioneers turned it over 3 times in the first quarter. No turnovers since.
Wow. Into Elijah Fuller. Tucker missed from point-blank range. And Morgan Capps off to the races. Bucket and one. Nope. Offensive foul.
Called a charge.
Yep,
okay.
They sure did. And waved off the bucket, did they not? Yes, they did. So waved it off, and again, good defense by the Pioneers to get back. Lovin looked to drive as Johnson resets. Lovin now steps, drives. He will go to the line for 2. Lamar, I believe, whistled for the foul. By the way, that foul on Capps was his 4th. First on Robert Lamar, but that does send Lovin to the line. As he makes another one. So gives Lovin 20. He had 21 against Southwestern the other night.
And he's about ready to get 21 now because he hadn't missed a free throw yet. I probably jinxed him. Nope.
Nope.
It's good.
That gives Pioneers 49 and 22-point lead. Radline looks to drive. Passes out of it. Seward shoots the jumper, falling to his right. Can't get it to go. Just tough defense. Making the Generals take tough shots. And Lovin creates some contact. No whistle, and he gets the bucket. Finds McClendon in the corner, takes it into the lane, and a foul. And it'll go against Wall. That's his 4th, I believe.
2 free throws for McClendon.
Send McClendon to the line.
And we got a timeout.
And who took that timeout? Coach? Providence did. So with that timeout, we will step away as well. Come on back for more 4th quarter action here on Glycod.
Tailgate or tailgating to get to my tailgate. I can't go anywhere. But you're so busy watching me tailgate that you don't see the one in front of you. And your cut rate car insurance, it might not pay for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Contact Floyd Snobs and Jeffersonville All-State agent Packy Page today.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
As we return, 51-27 here at Providence High School. This city championship ball game between the boys varsity, the girls varsity game won by the Providence Pioneers. Ray McClendon headed to the free throw line. And
misses the first.
Misses the first, yep. And stepped over the line on the second. So lane violation with no basket on the second.
Providence going to play keep away, it looks like.
Yep.
Out on the perimeter, 30 feet away from the basket.
And a whistle.
Against Clarksville, bonus time for the Pioneers.
Yep. So bonus for the Pioneers. Lovin heads back to the free throw line where he has been absolutely deadly all night long.
Has been perfect and shot a lot of them.
And
nothing but net.
Nothing but net.
And he's out of the game.
Yep, Lovin heads to the sideline.
Pretty good game.
After making both, and he goes to the bench with 25. I would think he's done for the night. Oh, nice cut. Whistle before the shot went up. I'm going to say a push. And I think it's going to be on the floor.
Yeah. Just fourth team foul against Providence.
That was on Hesse, his first. So Seward will trigger. Finds Radline. And tough shot by Seward there. Wall finally gives it up and finds Bryson Whitlock, new in the ballgame, sophomore, 6'1". That's Charlie Scott with it there. Now gives it back to Whitlock and Drew Kelly. Now Wall. Providence, again, as you called it earlier there, Coach, just happy to play keep away. Keep the ball moving.
Spread the floor.
Spread the floor.
No
Look
trap,
for layups.
Yeah, no trap opportunities. So very disciplined effort by the Pioneers.
Well, and that has been a hallmark of these Ryan Miller coach teams. And there was Charlie Scott. He had a nice cut and had a look. So he will get to go to the line. 4-2. Knocks home the first. That's his first point of the ball game.
Hesse out of the game now. I think they're all subbed, are they not?
Hesse goes to the bench with 14, second leading scorer. And yes, you are correct. That's Cole Hewitt, who checked in the ball game for Hesse. So yes, it is all subs. Redline nails the three. But too little, too late. That's his first three-point bucket of the night. He had, earlier in the year, he had a game where he had 9 against Switzerland County. But the Providence defense, just too much Providence tonight in this battle for the Town Trophy here. City Championship of Clarksville. And a travel.
It's a first turnover since the first quarter.
That's as amazing as anything else, Coach. It really is.
It really is.
And especially as Charlie Scott comes to the sideline, Preston Kempf checks in the ball game. Now, I'm not sure what the referee and Ryan Miller were talking about. And then the striped shirts had a little conference, and now McClendon will trigger the ball out of bounds. 54-32 the lead. The Providence ladies won 61-27. Oh, nice look there. Radline to Seward. Seward with 15, leading the Generals. Kemp thought about taking that shot, but knew the mission was to kill clock here and backed it right back out. Hewitt battling against McClendon. Oh, ball finally taken away. Radline, and then a double dribble. Okay, well, so.
Was that a turnover?
It was a turnover, yeah. So Radline took the ball away. I didn't think he'd had a possession long enough to dribble once, but they're saying he double dribbled, and it was a turnover back to the white jersey. And we've got some substitutions for Clarksville. Including Jake Corbett, I believe, and Morgan Glover. Brian Wall, who is the last of the starters still in the ball game. Just a really nice cut there, and the only thing Miller would want is a layup like that. That's Walker, number 25, in the ball game, and then a turnover by Glover. No, I'm sorry. I've got to get that right. No, that's Jaden Johnson. My apologies to the young man, although it was a turnover, so he probably would have liked to have had it whistled against somebody else. But I want to get the name right. 40 seconds to go here. Providence, again, just really content to dribble it out if they can. They get a cut or a drive like that, they'll take it. That's Kempf wanting to get on the scoreboard. And ball nearly taken away there. That's Jake Corbett is in there. 3 seconds left. About to go final. Leeser with it, and the shot is off, but it is too late. Waved off. So our final, the Providence Pioneers 58, and the Clarksville Generals 34. The winners of the Town Trophy will go to the Providence Pioneers, and we will have the full post-game show for you coming up shortly here on Glycod.
When you first find out that you've been diagnosed with breast cancer, you feel like someone sucked the air out of you. I'm a mother and I have a granddaughter, and my first thought was, I need to know what is going on with my health. Priority Radiology made me feel better about the process. First person I saw was smiling. They were very compassionate, from the front desk to the technicians to the doctors. Leaving Priority Radiology left me with hope, knowing that early detection saved my life.
What makes a credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
What are the ABCs of safe sleep for babies? That they lay alone, on their back, and in a crib. These measures can help lower the risk of sudden, unexpected infant deaths. The Clark County Health Department offers free CPR and safe sleep training, plus cribs for expectant parents, grandparents, or caregivers of young children who meet eligibility requirements. For more safe sleep information, visit clarkhealth.net.
Hi, I'm Isaiah. And I'm Grant. I'm vape-free because I've witnessed and experienced firsthand how tobacco can affect teens who want an escape from school, work, or other social activities. When it comes to curbing teenage use of tobacco and e-cigarettes, actions speak. Voice Indiana engages, educates, and empowers teens throughout the state to take action by promoting and celebrating a lifestyle free of tobacco and e-cigarettes.
Find out how you can be part of the statewide youth empowerment movement and help end teenage nicotine use by going to voiceindiana.org.
Glycod on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycod.
Dubuque County Fair is about to get its face melted! Yeah!
1 second. I guess their faces are safe.
Shut up, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff, shut up.
Shut up, Jeff. I don't need your help.
Just like what happened in Pittsburgh.
Never mention Pittsburgh!
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate, the car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by Interstate Batteries. Visit them at 1510 Production Road in Jeffersonville to find the widest selection of batteries for any vehicle. Interstate Batteries, outrageously dependable since 1952.
As you see on the screen, Quentin Hesse getting the MVP for the from the Clarksville Police, who started and sponsored this game. And you'll be able to see the trophy presentation as Jaden Johnson, senior, comes out to accept the trophy. And now we'll have the team come out, get their photos taken.
That's 2 trophies they've gotten the holiday tournament, the 63rd annual holiday tournament at Silver Creek.
And now this...
now the rivalry game.
The rivalry game, absolutely. Well, Coach, just your thoughts, and we'll tease. We've got certainly have all of the stats coming for you folks, but just your thoughts on this ball game and what transpired tonight in this boys varsity action.
Well, I think you hit it on the head. Hallmark defense and discipline from Providence. Only turned the ball over 3 times in the first quarter early on when Clarksville was ahead actually in the ball game, and then just 2 by substitutes toward the end of the game. So 5 turnover game, outstanding defense, outstanding free throw shooting, Just really a good all-around effort by the Pioneers. Clarksville can't say the same. I'm a little disappointed there that it wasn't a lot closer than that.
Yep.
Just not really sure how they let it get away.
They couldn't get their shooters on track. Yeah, I think, and that's probably the defense, or a lot of that may be the defense.
There's no question in my mind that has a lot to do with it. But again, the defense Clarksville was playing, I just could not understand. I'm sure there was reasoning behind it, but Providence just ate them up.
Absolutely. Okay, our final 58-34. We're going to step away, hear from some of our awesome Glycod sponsors, and when we return, we will have the stats for you, both individual and for the team, and get the ticker back up and running. So stay tuned as we roll through the postgame show here on Glycod.
Let's be honest. You don't see Grandma nearly enough. Which means the dead car battery you've spent the morning dealing with has robbed her of precious grandkid time. It's unfortunate, sure, but it's not like she's going to write you out of her will or anything. Right? When you need to be there, you need an Interstate. The car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
The only name you need to know for all your auto repair needs is Voyner's Auto and Truck Repair. Sure, our name might be hard to say, but we can fix everything no one else wants to fix. Big or small, we can do it all. Foreign or domestic, if it needs repair, Voyner's can handle the job. The only thing high-tech about us is what we do, and we're upfront with you and we'll do the job right. One thing we have to sell is our time, and we won't waste yours. Voyner's Auto and Truck Repair. Family owned since 1981. Call us for all of your auto repair needs.
The second game of the season, I popped my shoulder out of socket, so I went to the doctor a few weeks later, and they referred me to priority radiology to get an arthrogram. It was about a day later that they told me the news that I tore my labrum. Since I got the results back so quick, I got to start doing physical therapy and everything quicker, which made my recovery process a lot quicker, and I'm thankful for priority radiology for getting the results back that fast.
This second shift, this old pair of pants, this staycation, this brown bag lunch. At American Family Insurance, we understand what it takes to make your new kitchen, that new car, or your new house a reality. It's the same as it takes to protect it, to protect your new life, your future, your dreams.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking, insurance, investments, and wealth management for over a century. We're big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. Strengthening our community since 1910. German American Bank.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
Providence 58, Clarksville 34. As we roll in and through the post-game show, it's time to have Coach Love walk you through the team statistics, and then I'll take you through the individual scoring. So let's have him do that for us for both these ball clubs tonight.
Clarksville, first of all, 14 of 35 shooting from the field, 40%. They were just 2 of 9 from beyond the arc. That's 11%. And 4 of 8 free throws, 50%. Rebounding-wise, I have Clarksville with 19. I have Providence with 21. Pretty even battle there. Not an even battle on turnovers, however. Clarksville had with 12, which is not awful, but goodness gracious, Providence only had 3 turnovers in the first half and then 2 late in the game, so a total of 5 turnovers in the whole ball game. So anyway, Providence shooting fell off a little bit after that first quarter. They were 18 of 43 for the game, 42%. 7 of 16 beyond the arc, which is 44%, which is very good shooting, but even better shooting is the 15 for 17 free throws and 88%. I already told you, Clarksville, 19 rebounds, Providence, 21, pretty even, and just 5 turnovers for the Pioneers in the ball game. Well played game by the Pioneers.
All right, so those are our team statistics. Let me roll through quickly through the individual statistics for both teams. And we'll start with the Generals in their effort. They are now 3-8 on the season. They were led by Jacob Seward and his 15 points, 4 from Morgan Caps, 7 from Landon Radline. Ray McClendon had 6, and Saul Tatum had 2. So unfortunately, the big three, Jacob Seward just didn't get as much help as he usually would get. For the Providence Pioneers, they were led by 25 from Noah Lovin, 14 from Quentin Hesse, 6 from Jaden Johnson, 4 from Elijah Fuller Tucker, 3 from Drew Kelly, 2 from Preston Kempf, and a single made free throw from Charlie Scott. And I'm sorry, I missed Brian Wall. Brian Wall had a pair on the evening as well. So that does it for your scoring. Again, Noah Lovin led the Providence Pioneers with 25 tonight. Let's jump away again, and when we come back, we will have the most outstanding players of the ball game and wrap things up from here at Providence High School, where the Pioneers again emerge victorious 58-34. Come on back for the most outstanding player on Glycod.
Wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms. Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
Hi, I'm Isaiah.
And I'm Grant. I'm vape-free because I've witnessed and experienced firsthand how tobacco can affect teens who want to escape from school, work, or other social activities. When it comes to curbing teenage use of tobacco and e-cigarettes, actions speak. Voice Indiana engages, educates, and empowers teens throughout the state to take action by promoting and celebrating a lifestyle free of tobacco and e-cigarettes.
Find out how you can be part of the statewide youth empowerment movement and help end teenage nicotine use by going to voiceindiana.org.
I was at practice one day, kind of made a cut through the lane, and I noticed that I landed on my knee a little weird. I saw my trainer here at school, and they highly recommended that I go to Priority Radiology. Any athlete, when you do go down with an injury, the first thing you think about is just how long that you're going to be out. Going to Priority Radiology, where I could get my results back quickly, made a big difference because I wasn't left waiting for weeks before I could even start a treatment. I was able to get what I needed right away.
What are the ABCs of safe sleep for babies? That they lay alone, on their back, and in a crib. These measures can help lower the risk of sudden, unexpected infant deaths. The Clark County Health Department offers free CPR and safe sleep training, plus cribs for expectant parents, grandparents, or caregivers of young children who meet eligibility requirements. For more safe sleep information, visit clarkhealth.net.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking, insurance, investments, and wealth management for over a century. We're big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. Strengthening our community since 1910. German American Bank.
A proud supporter of the Providence Pioneers and Southern Indiana High School athletics, Mack Construction is a second-generation company that provides quality workmanship in heavy civil construction, asphalt, and streetscape while maintaining focus on worksite safety and productivity. Put Mack Construction's nearly 40 years of award-winning service to work for your project. For more information, visit mackconstruction.com. Mack Construction. Experience. Reputation. Solutions.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School basketball on Glycod.
(58-34) our final from here at Providence High School. Town Trophy going to the Pioneers in both games tonight. The girls winning 61-27, and then the boys varsity again winning 58-34. Want to just briefly touch on our upcoming schedule before we get to that most outstanding players. Tomorrow night, we've got 2 games going on. South Oldham Dragons at the Collins Titans. That will Justin Kalen and Gary Forrest. That one's at 2:30 in the afternoon. That's what it says on the graphic. That's what I should read. At 7:30, that is tomorrow night, Scottsburg at North Harrison. Myself and Jeff Cooper on the call of that one. And Scottsburg winning big tonight, but North Harrison also winning. So both teams coming off of wins. That could be a good one. On Tuesday, we've got the Christian Academy Warriors at the Silver Creek Dragons. That one video presentation as well. Several games next Friday, including girls-boys doubleheader between South Oldham and the Oldham County Colonels. And then our Southern Indiana game will be the Charlestown Pirates at the Providence Pioneers in girls basketball action next Friday, and also the Scott County Cardinals at the Frederick Douglass Broncos. So that is our upcoming schedule. Now it's time to turn over most outstanding player to Coach Love. Coach Love, walk us through your thoughts there on most outstanding player.
Thank you, Todd. Jacob Seward, obviously, really the only offensive threat tonight that Clarksville had. I'd say the Providence defense pretty much shut down the rest of the action for the Generals, but nice ball game by Seward. He is their leading scorer at about 17 points per game anyway, so not anything unexpected there. Providence, on the other hand, I think the police, in their opinion, offered the award to somebody that I would not have selected.
Although he played well.
He played well. I'm not even going to mention the name.
Okay.
But I thought team defense was Providence's best player out there tonight. But anyway, Noah Lowen, with his 25 points, he was just hard to stop for the Pioneers. So, he leads the way for the Pioneers and gets the Most Valuable Player award.
All right, so those are 2 most outstanding players on the night, and that again should tell you for sure, need to tell you that those are brought to you by Mack Construction. Tonight's most outstanding players presented by Mack Construction in New Albany. Experience, reputation, and solutions. Well, let's put a bow on this one tonight, Coach. Any final thoughts as we wrap things up from here at Providence High School?
Well, I think Clarksville's a better team than they showed tonight. For whatever reason, Providence just has their number, and the discipline and the strong defense by the Pioneers, just too much for the Generals to handle tonight. So, but halfway through the season, they may meet again. Who knows about sectional time.
Well, could be. All right. Well, that is going to do it for us here at Providence High School. Our thanks again to executive producer Steve Bird for getting us scores and all the research that he does to give us the ball game. Our cameraman tonight, Will Harper. I want to thank Ted Leeser, the athletic director from here at Providence, for his help in getting us on the air. We appreciate that and their hospitality. And then for analysts. Coach Paul Love, always nice to have Coach on the broadcast. I'm Dr. Todd Carter, signing off from here at Providence High School, where, again, the Pioneers emerge victorious in this boys varsity basketball game, 58-34. We thank you. Have a great night, and God bless everybody.
From Glycod, this has been Southern Indiana High School Basketball. Tonight's game was brought to you by Jim Butner Auto in Clarksville, striving to keep you driving. Allstate Insurance Agent Packy Page, he puts you in good hands. German American Bank, strengthening our community since 1910. Priority Radiology in New Albany, you have a choice. Interstate Batteries, the car battery auto techs prefer. Centra Credit Union, centered around you. Big O Tires, State Farm Insurance Agent Theresa Lamb, and Northside Security.
For schedule information about our upcoming broadcasts, visit our website, glicod.com, Facebook and Twitter @Glycod. We thank you for tuning into this live sports presentation from Glycod.